Halloween. That's spooky.
Oh yeah, this is technically our Halloween episode.
Yeah, fuck.
Do we have an orange light? Can we do? Oh no, we can't even make yellow. I don't think.
Do red the whole time.
Do red. Oh shit. Oh,
we already do red because it's
blood.
Nice.
It's blood.
Blood. Josh, what do you find spooky? What do you think is spooky? Like, not scary.
It's like spooky.
Just ooh.
Walking outside at night.
Fucking pussy. There's your intro.
Wow. Josh and Post just superimposed the crime statistics of day versus night. Just to make a point and put it on top of Sarah laughing, like fade it in. And to really torture her, just make it about the
then do that at night, but for women running alone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
do that. Yeah. Hi.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to
a podcast with this relationship.
Did you forget the name of the dude?
I wanted to do a funny fucking thing. To do the same thing for 99 episodes, Josh, and then I don't do the one thing that you want to do, and then in the middle of it, you're like, why? Why would you do that? And it's like, because maybe I want to be different. I want to try something. I want to spice up my life.
Wow. Damn.
I don't actually feel that way. I did.
You don't feel like you just
I
did
did
that.
just forget.
I don't. No, now I'm convinced that you did it as a bit now, so sorry. You've successfully gaslighted your way into...
And that's the way of the narcissist, guys. You know, to convince people you didn't do something, you commit to doing worse things. So that people will be like, no, I feel like you actually did the worst thing when you go back on it. And then you're like, now they'll never know that I fucked up.
Smart thinking.
Smart.
How are you doing today, Sarah?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I all I can think of now, I know I didn't expect to talk about this, but all I'm thinking about narcissists is other content creators coming out this week.
Yeah, wow. Huh, you know?
That might be a recurring theme in this intro, I suppose.
I guess so, yeah. Jesus Christ. I don't even know what to say about it other than it's very powerful what happened.
Oh, yeah, no,
You know?
of course. I think it's a great thing that it came out, you know? And,
yeah,
and
shit,
like,
I would have been fucking supporting that man, whose name I will not say, but, you know, supporting that man for fucking years if I just hadn't known, and I would have felt like shit.
Oh, yeah, no, 100%.
Once it came out,
yeah. So, like, I'm happy that it came out sooner than later, but, like, fuck, man.
That threw me for a fucking loop, man.
God, I remember waking up that morning just, like, and I think, like, the video about it, Sabrina's video coming out about it, I think was up for, like, a couple days before it really...
Which is bullshit, honestly. That's kind of crazy that it didn't immediately blow up.
Yeah, and I mean, it did blow up, but I don't think people made the connection because Sabrina didn't technically name the guy in the thing. And then people started making connections.
It's kind of obvious who the guy is, though. But
yeah. But then, you know, then the connections were made and then internet flipped its shit, and rightfully so.
Yeah, it's
and then we
crazy.
got the most worst apology I think I've
literally the
seen
worst apology I've ever seen
in at least a few years. You know, it takes a lot to waffle on an apology.
It's crazy to say an apology where it's like, I've grown since then, but you literally did the same thing 2 months ago.
2 months ago,
like, you know, when Jeffree Star apologized for saying the N-word, at least the last time he said the N-word on recording was in like 2012.
Yeah,
he probably said the N-word like 10 minutes before like recording, but like it wasn't filmed, you know? There was no evidence for it.
So there's plausible deniability, you know, in a legal sense.
Sabrina made the rhinoplasty video, which is the most recent evidence of him, you know,
being shitty,
being a shitty boyfriend and being abusive.
Yeah.
It's out there. So, like, why would you say I've grown since that time and I've been through therapy and blah, blah, blah? It's like, how about you fuck off?
Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. It's you can't say that. something about I guess I remember the first joke I made was like, oh well, he was a Redditor the whole time, so
that's pretty funny. That's
he was always a guy that would fucking talk about Reddit. And I wonder how many burner accounts he has that just comment on other things like just open up Pokemon cards. Well,
bitch deserved it. Fucking he would have. I mean, any other man would have left her.
It's just so. How do you
like,
say
what the
that?
Fuck?
Like,
how do you
a
say
human
that to
being,
any person?
To anyone? Yeah,
like in any. I can't even imagine an instance where I might say that to you and not feel like an absolute garbage can for the rest of my life.
Yeah, it just like
what?
It reminds me of that story before where it was like the guy framed it as like him marrying the girl was a favor.
Yeah.
It's like
you got a fucked up view of stuff, man.
Yeah, that's what comes off as like the
don't want to be in your relationship, but you just want like a slave.
Yeah, you just want some nice slash, dude.
Yeah.
But then also like don't be surprised when it comes out that you went drinking instead of going to the hospital.
Yeah. It's weird.
I really did.
Wow, she's like almost dying. And also receiving the worst doctor treatment anyone's ever received.
Yeah, and apparently a more common doctor treatment.
Common,
yeah, so like, it's just like, fuck, man.
It is crazy. That shit's crazy. But it's like, it also was like, when I heard that it was about him, I had the initial like, what? And then I was kind of like, yeah. I don't know why though. This is one of those instances where I was like, I don't really know. I've never seen anything that he's done and been like, what? Like ever. I've never felt that. But maybe because I haven't, maybe that's what tips me off to be like, he's constantly manicured to be like the authentic down home guy.
Yeah, and that's I guess the reason why I feel not personally connected to, because I don't know these fucking people.
Right.
But like, I mean, we saw him in person.
And you've talked to Sabrina too.
And I've talked to, on 2 different occasions. So like, what is it? I think 2019 he came down. That was like his first time he toured
Palm Beach.
Yeah, he was he did like 4 shows in Florida, but the Orlando one for a little bit was still under 21 for some stupid fucking improv bullshit reason.
Yeah, now they keep emailing me to go back
to the West Palm Beach Improv Theater. Yeah, but that one was 18 plus, so we went to it. And like fucking
they made us buy 2 drinks and they put a tip on there, like 20% tip.
And then hit it,
which is fine, but they hid it from us, so then we ended up giving them 40%.
Yeah,
I was like, good. That's really good.
Like, I would have given you guys 20%, but like, why hide it?
Why did you do that to me?
Automatic
$40
gratuity
for like 2 drinks.
Ridiculous.
That was crazy.
$5 Coke. God.
Yeah, the $5 Coke.
Stupid. But yeah, Jesus. So we he did like a meet and greet afterwards.
Yeah,
and this was a year after, and I guess hindsight's 2020.
Yeah,
he seemed weird doing stand up, and I think we chalked it up to just like, oh, he probably never has done stand up before,
and also like we've never seen him in like a raunchier environment.
Yeah, he was definitely a lot more like,
I don't know, he was a lot more rough. It was strange, seeing him that way, because he's always been like the little like, ooh, I'm a nice boy, But then you go and you see him live, and then he's just like,
not suitable.
Yeah, there was a fucking
work.
homeless guy down the street. Like, I think about that a lot. Like, there was one, there's like, I lived in fucking Alabama or wherever he's from, Indiana, where like, you'd walk down the street and there'd be like a fucking meth head, and it's like, okay. I was like, maybe I'm just a city girl. I don't know. I just don't understand this type of person,
Yeah, and like,
I thought I did because of parasocial relationships.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, 100% parasocial. And then like during that meet and greet, Sabrina was in the like a child put in the corner doing the merch booth, I think.
Yeah, that was wild. I was kind of like, what the fuck? And then there were some fans that I actually thought we should have done this, but we didn't because we're socially awkward and really like idiots. Yeah. But there were some fans that were like, Sabrina, get on in here, when they took a photo.
Yeah.
We really should have done that. But
yeah, of course. Yeah, but I didn't know. I don't want to disturb her, I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I was very fortunate to there was a playlist live last year before COVID really started tearing up this country.
Indeed.
And I was there was a panel with Gus and I think Eddie and someone else. It was like a comedy thing,
like Crank gameplays or something. I feel like he's always in everything.
There? No, there was another guy though. I think it was maybe Nakey Jakey was there.
Yeah, I think it was. Nakey Jakey. What happened to Nakey Jakey?
He's taking time off. I guess I don't fucking know.
Oh, shit. I hope he's okay.
I hope he's okay too. But I was fortunate enough. I was sitting. Sabrina, Eddie's brother, and I'm assuming someone related to Jakey.
Yeah.
Somehow sat behind me, and they were talking about like needing a mic because the batteries died. So I gave him one of my camera mics.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, Sabrina and I chatted for a little bit, and she was really kind and like she humored me and when I gave her all my business cards. And no, she was really nice, and I one of the things that pissed me off the most in the video about her pregnancy and the abuse is that she apologized for people meeting her after
this whole miscarriage ectopic pregnancy.
Yeah, because
happened.
And I think because no one should ever have to apologize
for who they are.
Yeah. Especially when she is like one of the nicest people I've ever met, you know, and like I don't know, like it was only like a 2-minute thing, but like fucking,
you can tell when somebody's like that nice to their core, you know?
Yeah, like and for sure.
To even think like, oh, I'm worried about how my abuse has affected me to the point that I've affected other people is such a point that like not a lot of people get to when they're healing from their abuse, because they're not, I mean, some people just don't think of other people that way, you know?
But she seems like she does. Fucking,
like she is the type of person to genuinely care about people.
Yeah, and like
and it sucks that she went through that shitty shit. And the thing that killed me was that in the video, like she's describing in the rhinoplasty video, she was, going through it, and you could tell that her heart was breaking that Gus wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I know we said we weren't going to say his name, but
it means obviously we're talking about but like,
it's like, and to know that he's in the other room opening Pokemon cards and ignoring her texts, and she's sitting there and she's staring into the camera, and like you can see in her eyes is like,
yeah, and
she's so sad.
And it's not even just that, like, he's doing that, right? It's also like people are asking about her, like,
and he's just like,
she's fine. Yeah, she's doing great. She's going up, because a bunch of anonymous chatters in your fucking Twitch stream care more about your girlfriend's well-being than you do. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Like, fuck, man. Like, Jesus. I don't know, someone who, hasn't Twitch streamed in 2 months, like, I feel like there's days where you can probably not,
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty conscious decision of like, you know what, it's 3 hours, I don't need to do it. If I was going to go on, like, who cares,
Like, we watch Hassan all the time, and near the end of Hassan's stream, Hassan is the guy that is, like, his wife is twitch.tv. That's his girlfriend. That's his wife. Like, that's who he is engaged to.
For sure.
And the people in the comments are just like, oh, no, keep fucking streaming, blah, blah, blah. And even he'll have times where he's like, no, literally, I have to see my family.
Yeah,
my family are here, and I need to go and see them.
Yeah, there's I know
that's like his only income, too.
Yeah, exactly. Like, Gus has a whole podcast he's done. I haven't checked on it in like months, but I don't think I'm ever going to check on it again, you know? And like fucking like, I assume you're probably not making most of your income from Twitch streaming, like,
maybe
he might, because I know Twitch can be very lucrative, but like, I
wonder if that's what it was. It's just like, well, I got a Twitch stream because I got to make the money or whatever.
But also,
it's just stupid.
The thing that I don't buy that argument is that when you Twitch stream, you don't get paid out the day after. You get paid out monthly.
But it's not an argument, though. Even if it was that mentality, if it was that mentality for him, it's still not okay.
Oh, of course not. No.
You can still take time off.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like saying, all right, well, I have to go to work. Even though you're dying at the hospital.
Yeah, you don't need to fucking you can take a day off.
Take a fucking day off, regardless.
And also, like,
there are some people who can't. They say that they can with retail, but also who can't. But it's also like in situations this dire.
In situations this dire, and also you're
there are ways
afforded
to take days off.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm in this, and you know, we work in entertainment technically a little bit. You know, like you can always push things back as long as you are opening communication with people.
This is the most privileged industry to be in.
Oh, for sure.
In that you can just fucking fuck off.
You can wake up at 2 in the afternoon, pump out a podcast by 4, and call it a day. You know,
he's not even doing a movie. Like, he's not even like, oh, I'm gonna go on set and I have to be on set at this time or I get fired. It's like he's making YouTube content from his house. It's not that serious.
Fox is not agreeing.
Fox is like, no, it's really hard to be a YouTuber, guys. You don't understand it.
But like, no,
you'll lose all subscriber if you post cringe.
No, like I don't. It's just like I don't know, man. It's someone who you know, like and like,
it's crazy.
Like fucking.
I'm glad that she's in a better place, though.
Oh no, 100%. Yeah, and I'm glad that it's public because I think you saw today that a lot of other people are talking about their personal experiences in the hospital.
There's a lot of women talking about how when they go and they get IUDs, which is a form of birth control, long form birth control, and it's basically like a little plastic T that goes up through your vagina into your cervix, and women know that anytime you push anything through or into your cervix, it is very painful, and of course it's different for you know, women run the gamut of, oh, I had a baby and it was like, yeah, no big deal, to, oh my god, I'll never do that again, that tore me literally open, like split me down the middle, and I'll never do that ever again. And women are now coming out with all these stories of going to the gynecologist and saying, I want an IUD, and then they put in the IUD and they say, oh, it's just going to be a pinch. And then it's the worst pain they've ever experienced in their life, completely traumatizes them, and they were never offered anesthesia. They were never offered, like, to not go as hard.
Yeah.
They were never offered any sort of, like a Vicodin, like a morphine, anything. And a lot of women are coming out and saying that, and like, I feel that. I've had one experience where I had an emergency situation and I was not offered any pain meds, and I realized recently I should have probably been offered pain meds.
Yeah, of course. Like and
that really pisses me off. I'm not somebody to get traumatized by. I mean, maybe I was. I don't know. I cried about it recently, so possible. Who knows?
Maybe.
I don't know. But like, I've had bad situations. Like, I've done like gallbladder surgery and like knee situations. It hasn't necessarily traumatized me, but that shit it just pisses me off that doctors don't, like, they see a woman in pain and they're just like, she's got a uterus, fucking whatever. Gabagool, she's gonna have a baby anyway by the time she's like 40 or whatever. It'll be the worst pain in her life. Everything else is fucking. Yeah.
She gotta get used to the pain. You know what I'm saying?
Got used to the pain if you want to push babies out, lady.
You want to keep the United States growing, right? Gotta pump out some units.
And then meanwhile, a man goes in for a vasectomy, 10-minute procedure that can happen on like the desk of a doctor's office. And they're like, are you okay?
Everything
do you
okay?
want a pain pill? What do you need, honey? What's up? Do you want a Vicodin? You want to suck on mommy's milkers? What's up? And like, it's literally just like, and it's done.
Little snip.
Do you want to, like, that makes me want to tear my fucking hair out. Like, what is wrong with the doctors? I'm so pissed off about it.
I was joking earlier. I don't know if this is going to go into the final cut of this, but I was joking about like the fucking no, not that. Was in one of our many intros we do to make this podcast work.
Yeah. Oh god.
I was joking that the Omega male way is to just avoid pain altogether. So I think doctors are just the Omega males of
Yeah.
above instead of sigma males. You know,
They got to keep their bros in line.
They got to keep their bros in line just to make sure that they don't feel pain.
Yeah.
Because the best way to not feel pain is to avoid it, you know?
I can't wait in like 5 years for doctors to be like, women are getting addicted to Vicodin from the black market. And it's like, because they have to go to the gynecologist. Because you guys are eliminating abortion laws and they need birth control. And the only way they can get birth control is by having a male gynecologist put a piece of plastic shoved up into their cervix. And then it's only available to them for 5 years. And he does it like, you know, like he gets you up there and he's just like spreads your legs and he puts you on a metal slate. And then he's just like, all right, it's just going to be a pinch. And fucking you're screaming forever.
And then that'll be $5,000. Get the fuck out. I got to do 10 more of these today.
Literally, Josh, that's about what it costs for for somebody that does not have insurance to get an IUD. I'm not joking.
I'm not surprised because this country's
I haven't gotten one.
Get it?
Yeah.
Healthcare's fucked in this country.
Really is. So let's read some Reddit.
Do you want to? Speaking of not smooth transitions, do you want to? Are you the doctor that forces through that transition?
Yeah, speaking of let's move on to Reddit. Do we do Reddit and then listener or listener?
Yeah, I'll do Reddit.
Then...
You start because you have more Reddit and I'll go start the listener because I have two more. All right, welcome to the Reddit segment.
Hey, that's what you guys fucking came for. You want to hear about some stupid YouTube shit?
I've seen the analytics. I know you guys skipped to this point.
Okay, you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
All right. Should I, 18 female, go ahead with my promise, even if boyfriend, 18 male, fell a little short of the condition?
Interesting. Okay. All right. I wonder what I gotta know this.
Now listen, Josh.
Okay.
This comes with a condition at the beginning. This girl likes making conditions.
All right, conditions. I love it.
Guys, please don't make too much jokes or stuff. So we can't make any jokes.
We can't make any
jokes about this.
Hold on, I'm going to change.
This is a completely serious problem.
I'm going on the laptop, changing it from comedy to politics or something. I don't know.
Listen,
we'll be the NPR.
Totally serious, everybody.
This is super serial.
Okay. I am dating my boyfriend since we were 17. Didn't want to have sex till we were 18 at least. He was average. No jokes, Josh.
I'm sorry. I just think it's really funny that they waited for the fucking government to be like, yeah, that's legal
all right,
now.
Yeah, it's cool. You can bone now.
Why'd you wait until you're 21 to drink? Like I.
Yeah, it really doesn't make any sense. They're both 17, but I don't know.
I don't fucking.
Have sex when you feel like it's comfortable.
You're right. Yeah. No, sorry.
You really just was like pussy.
I can't even joke because I lost my virginity at 19, so I can't even.
I mean, yeah, mine was at like 21. I think.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Didn't want to have sex till we were 18 at least. He was average in studies ever since high school. Never got more than 60%. That's not average. That's way below average.
That's below average. That's literally in the A, B, C, D. D's below average. Okay, sorry.
Yep. After we both turned 18, we were cuddling in bed one night, and he introduced the idea of getting intimate.
Okay, all right.
I teasingly told him that if he got 90% on his semester 1 exam, I will do it with him.
No. Wait, hold on.
He then promised me that he won't bring up sex again until he hit the mark. Even though I would have done it anyway, he took that to heart, started studying seriously. She was joking. I wanted, because a lot of dudes in the comments are going to be like, you're a fucking bitch for keeping sex away from this guy. Yeah. But the whole time she was joking. It was like, whoa, okay. And he was like, if this is what I gotta do to get pussy, I gotta do it.
This is a bit, right? Like this.
No.
What?
Yeah. That's why I didn't had the heart to say it was a joke. It was a joke. But he started seriously studying and she was like, good, you're applying yourself. That's great. And even after much hard work, he got 88%. on his exam.
Honestly, that's close enough.
He is now mega disappointed. He even cried and called himself stupid for getting easy answers wrong, etc., etc. Something he never did. I personally think it's more that he is disappointed after working so hard for the first time in his life rather than thinking about sex. Yes.
I guess, yeah.
I think he's also thinking about sex.
No, it's for sure. You know, if he's going from 60 to 88 on a fucking...
That's a pussy problem.
That's a pussy boost. Is what we call that in the biz.
Okay. Seeing him work hard was a turn on for me, and he was close to 90%. I didn't expect he would get something above 70 to 75%, to be honest. Don't tell him that. Do not tell him that. Do not tell him that.
Boyfriend's on Reddit just looking up her username like...
She thinks I'm fucking stupid.
She thinks I'm a fucking idiot.
So should I tell him it's okay if he wants to have sex? I mean, I really want to.
I guess.
But I am afraid he would think it's consolation sex and get hurt or something. And by no means this is pity sex. What should be the best course of action?
You know, I think it's really dumb and high.
I love people that are 19.
Yeah. Can we say that every single person?
It's just in the fact that they cannot communicate their ideas for the life of them, and they get into these crazy situations. It's so funny.
You know, every single person that says that porn isn't real has just been proven wrong.
So we need this woman to like make a porn, but it's like she doesn't need to do anything, you know.
Yeah,
she needs to dress up like a sexy teacher and be like, "I'll give you 90% if you study really hard, and I'll fucking, you know, if you get 90%, then I'll suck your dick."
No, because that's literally
that will literally work. Yeah.
No, yeah. There's this one from like years ago. I feel
Josh has an encyclopedic brain about porn.
Dude, completely off topic. Sabrina has made multiple videos about porn in her lifetime, and I was able to call all the porn ones because I recognize all the actors and not even the actresses.
Wait, what are you talking about?
So Sabrina has a series on her YouTube where she brings in other content creators and she selects scenes from both porn and Lifetime movies and tries to
recreate.
No, not to recreate, just to see if people can tell which one's which, and most people can't.
Oh, and you always know the porn ones because of the actresses.
Not even the actresses, the actors.
The actors.
Yeah.
You memorize the men's faces.
There's only 5 of them. You would think people would fucking start noticing that by now.
I love that. I love that you know that. I love God that you're watching videos on YouTube and then you're just like, oh yeah, that's Big Dick James. I totally get that. Yeah, that's porn. It's not even
respect
like,
for the men, you know.
Like, you know, it's not even like oh yeah, I know it's fucking Riley Reid or whatever. You know, I can tell by the way she's raping a man. Okay.
No, I know, but yeah. So there was one porn from ages ago. On the topic of porn,
indeed.
Yeah, where it was like
Josh says he's buttoning his jacket.
Yeah, because I'm the porn connoisseur, as we all know. Being the porn connoisseur does require you to be French.
Yes, indeed.
So there was this one. The plot is that it's like the hot stepmom, right? And it's the fucking degenerate skateboarding kid with a big fat cock, and
right, yeah, of course,
yeah, and he's like, the parents are like, oh yeah, what'll get you to do it? And the kid's like, if I fuck the stepmom, and then they're both like, haha, yeah, sure, as a joke, and then he does it, and then expects sex from the stepmom, and then they have sex.
Well, yeah, I mean, Josh, I wasn't expecting there to not be a porn like that. You think I'm out here wondering if porn
has already beaten them to this idea?
Or if porn has ever beaten anyone to literally any idea? No, I expect there to be every single idea in porn. I'm not like, oh, geez, I wonder if that happened. I'm saying I want a POV. Like, you know, one of those POVs, like, you know, like masturbation training things.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, you know, she's like sexually dressed and then she's just like, fucking, you know, if you get 90% on your exams, then I'll suck your cock or whatever, and then see if we can educate the masses.
So okay, what if we did? Okay, so we do that, right?
Yeah.
VR.
Yes.
And then what you do is she places the books onto the thing, but also like precisely so you get the tits. And then they have that. And then you have a test at the end of the video.
And then you can only come.
You can only come if you pass it. Yeah.
Is any of that going to stay in this fucking sponsored video?
Know it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And
TLDR, promise sex if BF can get 90% on his exams. He got an 88. Should I sex anyway? Edit. Since so many people think that I'm using exams as an excuse for not having sex or making a barter with him, the reason I made that joke is because he showed me a meme where an anime teacher told her student she would let him touch her boobs if he got good marks. So I went along and told him that if he got 90%, I will have sex with him. He replied with, looks like I'm going to die a virgin. You are dating a Redditor. He replied, you know what? I said after the looks like I'm going to die a virgin, I said, don't worry, it's a joke. I love you regardless. Very kind of you, but he is a Redditor. So.
He is still a Redditor, yeah, so.
He replied, you know what? I will take you up on the next exam. I'm getting 90 by hook or crook. Then you can brag about me. I said, if you get 90, I will marry you, haha. And so on. It's interesting. I wonder if all of this is like, I want to marry her so bad. Like, it's not even about sex. He's just a pure-hearted, kind gentleman. And so on. I wasn't education shaming or using sex as a barter. I love him and would have sex regardless. I just didn't want to ruin his determination by trying to do it.
Yes, that common predicament.
Well, I think this is kind of a crazy predicament because she is very turned on by him now because he's been trying very hard.
But are you?
She wants to have sex with him, but he didn't do the thing that she said.
Yeah, that's the.
He might just be a sub, fam.
Honestly, maybe. Yeah,
he's probably just a sub.
But then if he's not a sub, then what he has to start questioning, I guess, is does she love him or does she love the determination of him? You know, like,
bro, they're fucking 19. They're 18. That's worse than 19. Like, you know, not that you can't love somebody when you're 18, but like, how do they really know?
They don't.
What they're feeling at all.
You're kind of flipping a coin on that one. But like, I mean, yeah,
Anton Chigurh flipping a coin.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. How do you?
I mean, you know,
fucking like. I mean, I guess be like, oh, that's all good. No, but then you still come off. Yeah, I guess it could still come off petty. I guess.
I mean, just communicate.
Yeah, just communicate. That's.
There are not very many Reddit cons that are like. It's just adults that don't want to tell children to go and bang. I think because it's kind of gross, and I'm kind of feeling that way now. I don't want to be like, all right, so you have to look into being a dominatrix so you can edge him, into sex. You know, you have to find his king. Like, I'm not going to say that to an 18-year-old girl. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. Yeah.
Who's obviously from a different culture.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
but like, I'm not going to do that. So fucking, I don't know. Just talk to him about it.
Figure out why he's so.
And then decide if you both want to have sex or not. No jokes were made here.
No jokes were made. Yeah, no jokes. So yeah, I don't know. But what does Reddit have to think about it?
He even cried when I called him saying he was stupid for getting any easy answers wrong, etc., etc. I hope you understand how fucked up that was. Forget about your behaving like sex is a reward for him. That's fucked up enough for one Reddit post. Sex should be something you want or don't want, but not doled out like candy to a child. Anime is not an excuse. My favorite sentence.
Anime
can we get the fucking
not
the fucking today? Like,
today I learned.
You know, today I learned.
The more you know.
The more you know, but it's anime is not an excuse. Holy putting that on a t-shirt. But no, you had to add the fucked up cherry on top of an already fucked up sundae. The man genuinely tried hard, and rather than congratulating him for doing well, you told him he was stupid for the questions he didn't get correct? That's just cold. You say you love him, behave like that.
Jesus.
The guy said that he was stupid to himself.
Yeah.
So this guy just misinterpreted the thing and then berated an 18-year-old girl?
This dumb fucking bitch just decided to say to her, this is her boyfriend, the love of her life.
My man got an 88%. And you should have just given him pussy. So then she goes, fucking hell, I'm so fucking sorry. It's mistyped. I mean, he said he was stupid, not I. That explains so many negative comments. I'm so fucking sorry. I edited it. Thank you for pointing this out. And then the guy goes, whoo, okay, thanks for correcting it.
You know, on the off chance that you typed it out correctly and I'm not just misinterpreting you, I'm going to strangle you until you provide actual evidence, and I'm gonna hold a gun up to your head and call you a fucking bitch. And
then when you do provide evidence, I'm gonna be like, oh, thank God.
Cool, yeah.
And I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm sorry for calling you fucked up and claiming that you don't love him.
Yeah.
And everybody else is just calling her immature and saying, like, of course she's immature. She's 18.
Yeah.
Like, guys,
calm the fuck down.
Why aren't there any comments about him not working hard enough?
You know what? No, you're right. No, you're fucking right.
He didn't get 90%.
He didn't get 90%, first of all.
He doesn't get the pussy.
Dude, half of those fucking comments are for sure libertarians that if the cards were flipped,
what
they would...
What do you have against libertarians, Joshua?
Many things. But
sometimes I identify as a social libertarian when I'm feeling spicy.
Well, yeah, because I'm technically a social libertarian as well. The difference is in America, libertarians are pedophiles. Like, that's the difference.
I don't think... Are you libertarian?
Technically, I mean, what is it?
I don't think you are.
I'm a, what is it?
I thought
Democratic
you were a
socialist.
Democratic socialist.
Yeah.
That's different.
Never mind. Well, libertarians then.
You're the guys that call us the R slur because we think Fortnite should run the roads.
Yeah. And you know what? Maybe we should. But that's not the point. I'm gonna use a tactical R slur too.
Tactical.
No, but like
done.
no, like no, like
I'm
fucking
done.
no.
All
like,
of our fans have left.
If you know, like if the genders were flipped, if this was a guy and and like my girlfriend, you know, like just
she's not smart enough, King.
She's not smart enough. Like she didn't
Keep
work
your
hard
head
enough.
Up, King.
She didn't work hard enough for you. Sorry. God, yeah. So that's my thing. You know, like I mean, I really.
But yeah, it's just other people that are just like adults and they have no idea what the fuck is going on. They're just like, only do it if you want to. That's all they're saying.
Yeah, it's their life. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's fair.
So that's it. That's pretty much it. I just thought that shit was hilarious. I was reading that whole thing and my eyes were like,
why? What do you do?
I just think that's such a funny, it's like what would happen on like 30 Rock.
Yeah, no, it's for sure. It's just a common like sitcom thing where it's like fucking, God, you know, like shit.
Could be fake, I don't know, but like I really hope it happened.
It's the most fake thing.
I mean,
like,
I hope the guy gets better at, you know, he shouldn't have to tell himself that he's stupid for getting questions.
Oh yeah,
wrong.
no, he's definitely
He's still got a really high B. That's great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, too bad that like grades don't really show intelligence, but I mean,
true. But I wonder if that's why he gets 60s. You know, is if he's like thinks that if he tries hard, it won't be good enough, so he just doesn't try.
I get that.
Me too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Poor guy. He deserves pussy.
He deserves to smash as much pussy as he can get. You know what I'm saying? All right. So I'm gonna start us off a little bit easy. I think.
Okay.
Because
it's like easy in difficulty or like what?
Just easy into, you know, ease us into the craziness that's gonna transpire.
Cool.
How do I, 38 female, create boundaries with a dangerous person, 20s male? And I'm gonna do my famous bit, my famous segment. Sarah, interrupt me when you think. And you should interrupt me when you think maybe boundaries is a little lackluster of a word for what this person needs to do.
Oh no. Okay, this is gonna I can already see the comments of people saying like, Sarah needs to shut the fuck up while Josh is talking. I hate it when Sarah talks. What the
fuck? Guys, I encourage this for a reason. I know what I'm doing, but
yeah. Josh does this shit on purpose. God fucking damn it.
Because comments boost us on the algorithm.
Friends are going to show up in my life and be like, it's so funny when you interrupt Josh. He looks so pissed off at you. He's not pissed off. He asks for it. He's just like a little emotional sub.
Guys, everyone just said that Josh deserves it. So Josh is asking for it. Hashtag not my...
I'm not saying you're asking for it because you're wearing a t-shirt and jeans, you dumbass. I'm saying you're asking for it because you are literally asking for it. You wouldn't say like, oh, hey, I want to have sex. And then a guy is like, okay, let's go have sex. And then they go have sex. And then she's like, why did we have sex? And he goes, you asked for it. And she's like, oh, you're oh.
Okay, all right.
Like, that's a confusing situation.
I know. I'm having fun here. We have fun here, guys. It's your mama's Reddit podcast.
You've somehow figured out how to emotionally top from the bottom. I'm an emotional torture when you do this to me now.
We require bottom top solutions when it comes to changing the world, so you know how it is.
This is the equivalent of making me walk through a fucking neighborhood naked while everybody shouts shame.
Okay.
God damn it.
Okay, we're gonna try this again.
Okay, let's fucking go.
All right. Okay.
I will interrupt you.
Good, please. I do want that. How do I, 38 female, create boundaries with a dangerous person, 20s male? Again, everyone, pause the video and leave a comment. Sarah, interrupt me when you think at which point the word boundaries is doing a lot of legwork here.
I'm going to say it actually right now. When you call him an unsafe person, you need to move away. You need to move out of the house.
You did it. Congrats.
That's it. That's the point. Okay.
All right, so TLDR, met a crazy person. What do I do?
I unironically, I mean, I don't know if this person is going to be cool, but I kind of like the way they phrased that.
Get ready.
Oh, okay.
They're cool. They are cool.
Good.
It's the other stuff. All right. I went to a recurring social event last night in the city. A guy introduced himself to me who turned out to be a super creep. Here are some of the things he said.
Okay.
When you're older, you need younger people to tell you what is hip, referring to me as an older person. I've always wanted to fuck a nurse, my profession. Give me your number if you know what's good for you, and told me he was going to check it in front of me. This conversation/relationship that he made up in his delusional mind is a secret. Do not tell anyone. I should have told him to F off to his face, but honestly, I was tired from the stress in my life and just wanted to enjoy the event. I gave him my number, when he literally cornered me in an isolated spot with no one else around and told me to put it in his phone unless I wanted him to get angry. I was all alone in a bad part of town, and I felt scared of him.
Yeah.
When he said the secret part, I told him that I wasn't interested in secrets and go look elsewhere. He left when I repeated the same sentiment 4 times or so and basically tried to ignore him.
Holy shit.
My question is, what to do? I've already blocked the number. Should I send him a text telling him off and starting a boundary and stating a boundary that should have been there in the first place? Should I tell the event organizers? I'm actually literally scared of him. He seems like a really crazy person.
Yeah.
Especially to corner me like that. He's the person that will find someone in private alone and hurt them.
Yeah.
Thanks for any ideas.
So, okay, so this is what you need to do. You need to go to the event organizers. You need to give him his name and description and his phone number.
Yeah.
And you need to make them get you his plates. And then you can go to the police and be like, this is the fucking guy. I've been playing a lot of LA Noire.
All right. Sarah.
You give him his name and his plates, and they can call ROI, and then they'll find his address, and then he'll go up there, and then he'll be like, "What are you doing around my daughter?" And then his daughter will be there, and then she'll have a whole bedroom that you can't investigate. Or if you do, it's like, "Oh, let's pick up this violin. Oh, it's got nothing to do with the case. Why can't I pick it up then?" Huh? There's nothing in a room. Why would you put that there? I guess because he's got a kid, but then why do you need to program that he's got a kid?
I think we lost a little bit of
It's not important to the story. Like, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. And why do people, when I'm driving...
I didn't realize there was going to be nothing to talk about on this one, so let's just go with it, yeah.
When I'm driving in my cop car, why is it that when people, and I'm ignoring all stoplights, I know that's my fault, but it's not really, I'm the police, you know, and they're coming through and they see a police car they don't speed up, they stop.
Are we good?
No, legitimately, you need to go to the police.
Yeah, no, that's that.
And this guy fucking he's a predator for sure.
Fucking, I to me, it's very interesting seeing like people. I guess the funniest part of that for me is the framing of it just being like a boundary. Especially because we talk about it all the time about, oh, hey, here's a boundary that you should set. I feel like there's a difference between a boundary and a literal restraining order.
Yeah. Yes.
That tries to prevent him from like.
There are these situations where it's like, you know, it's.
Yeah, like.
And I was going to be like, why did you give him your number? But then she said that he cornered her. And I've actually been in that situation too. When I was in like high school or middle school, there would be like a couple of times where like bigger dudes would just like corner me and be like, what's your Facebook? And then they would check it in front of me. And then I would have to block them later. And luckily nothing ever came of that. But like,
no, it's still a scary thing to be coerced into giving your personal info to people that obviously are trying to show off that they have more power over you, that they they can do literally anything. And,
you know, people that do that so that other people too, you know, like they create a culture of that so that more and more people are able to do that and get shit from you and make you feel like you don't have a say. And sadly, like when you are scared for your safety, you do have to play along to the point to, you know, stop yourself from, you know, getting murdered or getting assaulted or, you know, try to preserve yourself. But then it's like getting mugged, you know, that's kind of what it is like, where it's like, yeah, give me your wallet. You do have to give them your wallet because otherwise they will stab you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And you're just getting mugged for your phone number.
Yeah.
And, you know, I don't know. I would, the only other thing I can think of is go to the police. You have his number. Hopefully they can, like, figure out who he is and then, like, keep an eye on him or something.
Exactly, yeah. I think that's the only...
But then sometimes the police don't do shit. And it's like, I don't really know. Just don't go to that place ever again, I guess.
Or try to get the event organizers to block them from getting in there, you know, like that.
If this all happened through text, then you can show them that and be like, yeah, this guy's a fucking creep. They for sure don't want him there because he's making women feel uncomfortable. They're not going to come back.
Yeah, it's for lack of a better word, it's bad for business. You know? Like, obviously.
And he's definitely done this to multiple women because he's asking you to keep this a secret.
Yeah, and exactly. And I think there's a couple comments that talk about that, and they pretty much show the same thing. So I didn't realize. I didn't look at the comments until just now.
Oh God!
And they're all good. Most or almost all of them are good.
Yeah, you have to be a fucking psychopath to say anything other than go to the police or go to the event organizers or anybody else.
Yeah. So for both of my Reddit posts, I don't usually like bringing up usernames. I try not to, you know, publicize it because I know we have a. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't, you know, put these posts in here.
Yeah, we don't want anybody harassing anybody.
Yeah,
regardless of how shitty they are.
Don't harass this person I'm about to mention, but I think their name and their response makes me laugh.
Okay.
So I'm gonna describe their Reddit caricature. It's new. And a little G-string pink underwear.
No.
With a little like cardigan blue sweater.
Okay.
And then a cardboard box over his head to make it look like a TV. And the name is PhD_Ponology. Are you ready for Ponology?
This guy is a partier for sure.
This guy's a partier. Are you ready for Ponology? Ponologies.
PWN.
Yeah, PWN-ology.
Hell yeah. I haven't heard pwn since like 2007.
Dude, yeah.
Get pwned.
What do you think this 2007 Reddit user thinks?
Got the iPhone 1.
Yeah. Sorry, but this is a fake post. Be an adult. Use your words. Nobody is mind reader. No means no, and giving him the time day without saying no means, quote, try harder. The statement,
No.
quote, "I was too tired from life stresses to say no, ... is the most absurd thing I've ever heard.
I've ever heard.
I've heard ever heard.
I've heard ever heard.
And also, it's not important, but sorry is SRY and not
Sorry, but shut the fuck up, dumbass. Fucking dumbass. Shut the fuck up. I don't even know what gender you are. I don't care. Shut the fuck up, bro.
Use
In
your
the
words.
fucking, non-binary way. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Fucking nerd. Use your words is the fucking...
Use your words like an adult. Have some empathy like an adult.
Yeah, right?
For a woman that is being cornered by a psychopath who says oh yeah, what's your job? Oh, I'm a nurse. Oh, I've always wanted to fuck a nurse. I feel like we're all glossing over that. If a man ever told, if a man was like, hey, what do you do? And I'm like, customer service. And he was like, I always wanted to fuck a customer service agent.
Yeah.
Really? I think you just wanted to fuck women.
Yeah, probably.
That's probably what it is.
Probably what it is. And I love this idea of because this... Because this guy has a degree in ponology, he just thinks that he can debate lord his way out of any situation.
Which is really quintessentially the problem with Reddit, is people will go on there and be like,
their fucking...
I'm not a Redditor, but I gotta know, people of Reddit, what do you think about my serious issue?
And then they all get on their laptops and they're fucking just leaning back.
How do you stop being a fucking cunt? But another woman pwned. Professor of fucking ponology.
And in their head, they have the idea that they're super tall and slim, but they're also they have abs, but also they're wearing the nerd glasses and the tweed jacket.
You're just describing the Chad versus Virgin meme.
Yeah,
that's what
exactly.
it is.
Mentally, they are all the fucking Chads.
The fucking Chad where his feet are on backwards.
Yeah,
and his dick looks like another butt. It's that big and badly drawn.
God. So yeah, that was a short one, easy one to. So
that one's really funny. I mean, and that's how it's become now. Is I go to these controversial Reddit posts, and they're all so sad that I go into the comments and I find the craziest thing I've ever fucking read in my life.
No,
and I'm I gotta read this on the podcast. I gotta read that
because of this comment. Yeah.
But now I gotta go through the post where it's my daughter died, and then my dog died, and then my fish died. And then my dad all thinks it's his fault, but it's not his fault. And, and then I dropped all my soup on the floor. And that was all the food I had for a full week. What do I do?
Wait, can I do the thing?
Yeah, you do the comments.
Well, first of all, you're a really dumb bitch for dropping the soup on the floor.
People could have used that food. Fucking dead daughter could have used that food.
She's dead.
Another woman pwned. It's I gotta read that on the podcast. I have to read that. That's the craziest thing I've ever read.
Yeah.
That's right, she's dead.
That's right, she's fucking
dabbing
dead.
on somebody else's dead daughter.
God.
Jesus Christ. Okay, my next one. I hope that girl isn't murdered.
I hope so too, yeah.
This is how tired I am now, because I keep hearing these things. Most of the time, women that are I don't know, should I enforce this boundary? It's always yes. But it could it's 70%. Oh, my boyfriend leaves the cheese out, and I want him to put the cheese back in, but he's not doing it. Should I tell him? And then people are fucking duh. Yeah, you should tell him. Why are you asking a Reddit? And then 30% of the time it's a guy with a chainsaw walks up to my house and tried to tear down my door. Should I go to the police? Yes.
Please, yes.
You really should. Sometimes it's yes, comma, and sometimes it's yes, all caps in bold with an exclamation point.
Yes, love of God. Yes, please. Yes,
I hope you're not dead already. I hope not. Okay.
I feel that.
This guy.
Oh. This guy.
This guy. My 25 male income is about to change.
Oh, okay.
And so are my girlfriend's 23 female expectations. Now, this one is kind of interesting because I want to know what you think and what other people will think. Because I think there are many different
ways
gonna
that
be
this can go.
Yeah, it's gonna be different for each couple.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I've been dating my girlfriend for 1.5 years, and throughout this time, I've been a student making very little income. During this time, she's been working relatively low to mid-paying jobs. She's now making roughly $40K a year. That's what we make combined.
Yeah, we.
So I was like, what?
Patreon.com/APWSTR.
Buy us a coffee.
Okay,
yeah. I'm about to graduate, and my expected income is supposed to roughly double hers, about $73,000.
Jesus, what the? All right, IT nerd. Yeah.
During the time we've been dating, we've tried to share expenses 50-50. We are not living together, so this has been a bit tough. Led to some fights, as I'm a very frugal person and she eats out more than me. Now that my income is going to change, though, she has made several comments about how much money I'm going to make and that she expects our approach to splitting the bill to become more equitable. My understanding is she expects me to pick up the tab more often than her.
I wonder why.
Jeez.
I wonder what might have changed that might make her think that.
I wonder, yeah. These comments have made me extremely uncomfortable, as I don't feel like our difference in income should change the fact that we split expenses equally, at least while we're not married.
That's stupid.
That's weird.
That's a little dumb to me.
I think that's weird.
That's a little weird. You think you need to go to the government to divvy it up to divvy up your 3? Yeah, or what? Come on, like if you're about
like
to
$73K to $40K, it's like not gonna be that much of a difference. I don't think
I mean, it's still gonna be a good amount. Like if you're like if you're 2-to-1, you pay twice as often as she does. That's fair. It
depends on what she's asking for. If she's like, now that you're making all the money, I want you to pay for everything. That's crazy.
That's yes.
But if she's like
can you pick it up a little bit more?
Once or twice a little bit. Because, fuck, I can't pay for all this shit that we want to do. It's just one of those things where it's like you guys just have to talk it out and compromise.
Yeah.
Don't go and make a passive-aggressive Reddit post about your girlfriend because she's too poor for you. Like, it's weird. Like, kind of trying to make it out like she's a gold digger or something. Anyway.
Yeah.
These comments have made me extremely uncomfortable, as I don't feel like our difference in income should change the fact that we split expenses equally, at least while we're not married. It also makes me feel weird that she keeps commenting that my income will be huge when I really don't think $73,000 is life-changing. Okay, from somebody who only makes like by myself, like I'm so mad at that sentence that I can't speak English words. Like, that is my salary is like $30K. That's fucking life-changing. If I made $73K tomorrow,
if that was your payment for the rest of it, like that 100%, that is life-changing.
If that was my yearly salary, it would be life-changing.
That is 100% life-changing, yeah.
Now, and I guess that depends also like where they live.
No, there's a lot of different things, yeah, but like, I mean, I still think if they were $33,000 extra a year, if they were making roughly the same amount before, and they were splitting it equally, 33,000 extra a year is kind of a lot.
That's a lot. That's a fuck ton.
Especially, okay, if combined both of you are making about 100,000 a year.
More than that. Like,
well,
113, right?
Yeah, 113,000. So you're close to making 10K a month combined.
Yeah, like, where do you live? Do you live in West Hollywood? Like,
do you live in fucking Utah, apparently?
Yeah,
I mean, like,
Utah or New York or something? Like, what is going on? I don't know. But fucking, I don't know. Fucking,
I don't know, someone who makes a lot less than that. Yeah, I think that's very obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I really don't think 73K is life-changing, given that I have student debt, a car, and an apartment, food, etc. I have all those things. I have all those things too.
As someone who, I pay for the car, and you have student debt, and like fucking, I mean, I have regular debt too. Like we went out.
Everybody has student debt and a car and food.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend probably has that shit.
Exactly. Yeah, and that's
the fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy. You can't really use like the basic necessities that most people have. That
to be like, I gotta breathe air. I gotta go outside. It costs money.
No, yeah,
like,
of course.
what are you talking about? No,
and even then,
up.
like, I mean, like, even having a car is technically like a privilege to most people, you know? Like, I mean, so like, if you have it, you're probably doing relatively.
I think that he makes more than 40K right now because he says that she makes 40K and does not make that much. So usually people that say they don't make that much makes less than what they're making.
I wonder if it's like maybe he's making about 50,000, maybe,
or like 55.
And then he's getting a $20,000 raise, so that's why it doesn't seem like as much. But I mean,
but when you think about it, 73 minus 40 is like almost double what she's making.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Is like if you're making almost double what your partner may, like, I don't know, like, so I mean, I guess my thing is that, you know, I make less than you right now, you know, because I for the benefits of my job, I work as an independent contractor, so I'm taxed a lot more.
Yeah.
I have a lot more things that I have to worry about, and I also work less overall.
Yeah, it's a part-time job.
Technically, it's a part-time job with sometimes
kind of takes up your whole life.
Yeah, I try to. They offer a lot of hours extra that aren't technically supposed to be there, because I mean, it's supposed to be there. They can do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah,
but like they, you know, and they bring it up to where it can be full-time, and I try to do that. I also make like $4 less an hour than you as well.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so it's obvious that like there's
that would be crazy if I expected you to pay 50-50.
Yeah, and because, you know, there's a disparity thing, and like if somehow this podcast blows up and that's both of our incomes,
yeah,
I mean, it would still probably be a relatively somewhat even, but I think I would still feel it would feel right for me to pay a little bit more for things, because I do technically pay just like a little bit more,
right? And I don't fucking care. Like, that's the thing, is like I keep seeing this in like these relationships that have struggles on fucking money and shit, and it's like, oh, we gotta do 50-50, we have to do 50-50, that's blah blah blah, it's 50-50, and like, okay, like, yeah, I get that, but I feel like 50-50 is supposed to be for like the first like 6 months of dating.
Yeah,
and then once you get to know each other and you start building your lives together, it's just not feasible.
Yeah, you know, especially because a lot of different factors come into play, you know? So
yeah, it's very like low chance you're going to find a job where you both are literally being paid the exact same.
Yeah, unless you literally work at the same place.
Right.
And there's
no gender gap.
Exactly. Yeah. So, you know, there's that. But
they're not just, you know, fucking one of you and not fucking the other one, you know?
Yeah, so I don't know. It's very. I mean, it's funny to me that the guy's just fucking bitching about like. Yeah,
it's like, oh
God, she's gonna expect more from me. Like, yeah, no shit. You've been dating for a year and a half. Yeah, she's gonna fucking.
And you know, I wonder how she said it. If she's saying it like you're gonna have to pay more shit, or is she saying, oh well, you know, you're gonna be making more. Maybe, you know, I would really appreciate it if you picked up blah blah blah. That's a totally different thing.
Yeah, no, and then like, I mean, if she's cracking jokes about it, I can understand
being frustrated if you've already said no.
Yeah,
you know?
but like, you should pay more a little bit, like at least somewhat. You know,
I wouldn't be mad at her for being mad about it.
Yeah,
you know,
if you were like, let's do it 50-50, but then because you have more money, so you think in your head, oh, we can go out more because I'm making more, but you don't think about your partner's expenses, that's when it's fucking bullshit, you know?
Yeah, because then you're just like fucking using the other person because they make more money.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know.
But that doesn't seem like that's this, you know?
That's just something that's like never really been an issue in our relationship, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because we just talk
about our money, bro.
Yeah.
We just communicate about it. It's
exactly,
like,
yeah. Like,
hey, do you want to go out to eat? I don't know if we can pay for that. Oh, I could pay for it. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, you know, blah, blah, blah. I'm overdrawn. Can I get money for that? Yeah. Okay, I'll pay you back. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then we just do.
Exactly. We just make it work as much as we can,
It's
you know?
not been a problem. And even paying rent in our apartment is like, I never once expected you to pay 50-50.
We would not be living here all right now if it was 50-50.
Be crazy.
There would be 10 other roommates in this.
Yeah, exactly. Our cats would be going to work.
Yeah, they would have to. We'd have 20 different cat Instagram pages
fucking
and try to get as many of those.
Trilby hat and a little, like, fucking.
She has a little.
You know, she's like, gotta go work at the cat factory.
So, yeah, no, and just fucking.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. I have student debt, a car, and an apartment, food, etc. I'll be needing to pay for while she still lives with her parents. Am I wrong to think that everything should be split equally as opposed to equitably? How do you split finances with your partner, parentheses, who you aren't married to, in a healthy way that minimizes... It's just so weird to keep bringing it up. It doesn't mean anything. I don't know. It's weird. That minimizes arguments. TLDR, I'll still be making more money, so my girlfriend wants me to pay for more of our outing expenses as opposed to splitting them equally. Is this fair? So now Reddit, I think mostly was like, Reddit is strange because they're saying like multiple different ways. There's this one long comment that I have not read because it sounds like a fucking nerd wrote it. And I'm just going to go through it. I'm going to go through all of it because I don't think I can handle reading it and then stopping and then reading it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
There are 3 ways of splitting finances that I feel are reasonable. One is the equal split, which is not actually 50-50. What it is that you alternate who treats on a date. Whoever is covering that date picks a day that fits their personal budget. That is the traditional model of dating that has existed for a very long time. Although women used to have to pretend that money wasn't a thing they dealt with, so they would use white lies like receiving theater tickets as a gift and were generally expected to cook meals rather than taking somebody out to a restaurant. Fortunately, we dropped the sexist subterfuge aspect, although many people forgot the older model of alternating expenses, but it never fully went away. This model is reasonably fair and what I think of as the casual dating model.
Fucking nerd, okay, but...
like, I don't even...
Eons ago, when the first man and woman started dating...
Am I taking a sociology class? Like, what is going on?
In the caveman times, the man would go out and hunt the meal for the dinner, and then like the wife would pick berries.
Nothing wrong with sociology, but like I feel like I'm back in sociology 101 where I'm just like, and then traditionally the man went out and killed deer, like your joke, and then I'm just zoning out and I'm looking up records I want to buy. You know? When can I get to be a cool person?
Which I mean, listen, don't get me wrong. The way,
I've never been so much like.
God.
Fucking nerd. Fucking nerd. I'll fucking fight you, nerd. You know?
No, yeah, and like the thing that I guess is like I mean I guess you're technically right that maybe that's an okay way of doing it, but like it's a weird way to put it, you know?
Just have sex with people that you like that want to have sex with you. And then when they're like, hey, you want to go get McDonald's after sex? And the other person's like, yeah, I don't have any money. Just say, I'll pay for your McDonald's.
Yeah.
What's with all the fucking, you know?
We gotta bring in.
Like, easy.
We gotta bring in the charts. We gotta bring in an Excel spreadsheet. Keep track of these finances like a finely tuned fucking business that is our relationship.
It's not like you have sex with a woman and then she says, oh, I can't pay for McDonald's. And then you pull out your laptop with your little snoo alien shit on the back of it. You open it up and you start typing, Reddit, what do I do when I fuck a poor bitch? And then Reddit says, there are one of 3 types of dating.
Long ago, these types of dating lived in harmony. Until the dreaded feminism came along.
But we threw them away with Gamergate. None of this models how it is like to be a human being.
God, you know, like
it's like, just not like that.
Can we not just fucking distill the human experience into fucking ones and zeros? You know, like can we not?
And please? I'm not even arguing that this isn't even a real model of dating.
No,
I'm sure that is a real thing.
It's one thing to be like.
Imagine you're in a bar and your friend is like, fucking, you know, I'm gonna get $73K and my girlfriend is 70, like, and now she keeps asking me like, what do I do? And you go, well, there's the model of casual dating. And he goes, shut the fuck up, Craig.
Yeah.
Why do I ask you anything? Like, that is so stupid.
Why do we have to like How I Met Your Mother this, you know? Like, why do we have to like fucking just be like, well, there's the man code and there's...
Oh my God.
What's this dumb shit that we're doing, you know? Okay, so that's code number 1. I want to hear the other 2 though.
Okay,
I need to know.
Then there is the serious committed relationship model. In that model, both time and money should be balanced such that you both have roughly equal amounts of free time and equal amounts of spending money, to the extent that this is possible. This also factors in chore division, because this model,
oh my god,
much more likely used to be used when living together.
Why are we bringing in external factors? Like, what the fuck, dude?
Just say buy your bitch some food sometime. God damn it.
God, man. Like, Jesus.
There's a third model, which I guess you can view as a transition between the two, as a relationship gets more serious, and that is the proportionate to income, possibly adjusting income for either party if there is some unusual expense one party has and the other does not. This seems to be what your girlfriend expects. I would view your relationship as having two issues. One, your girlfriend seems to think your relationship is more serious than you do. That's something you two need to discuss. Two, you and your girlfriend seem to have general differences in attitudes towards how money should be spent that could cause long-term problems in your relationship. Plus, it looks like you may have some issues respecting your girlfriend's viewpoint, which again is a relationship issue.
Oh, fuck, get him, dude.
So discuss those things with your girlfriend. And that's when that guy won me back. Like, listen, he's probably right. And he's probably a fucking savant with a huge cock. Out here with the love of his life, married for 40 years, and she can't stop. This guy sucking actually his big
this
cock.
Guy is what every Redditor thinks they are, which is the Harvard professor in the library typing away, trying to help people out.
And then, calls his wife, yes, honey, would you like to go to dinner tonight? I'll pay. Yes, you'll suck my cock later. And then, like, he goes and does that. But, like, why does he have to say it so fucking nerdy?
Yeah, right. That's the thing.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's just me and my background. I just want an Italian to be like, hey, gabagool, fuck your bitch and give her food.
Yeah.
Fucking feed him, leave him alone.
Fuck him, feed him. Where's that comment? Fuck her, leave her, and leave her alone.
Somebody else commented a fucking math problem.
Why, guys?
Let's say John makes $2,500 a month and Trisha makes $1,200 a month. Let's say their mortgage is $900 a month. Let's say Trisha has a heavier student loan debt than John, while John has a better car. Should they both be expected to pay $450 a piece into the mortgage? Or maybe John puts $550 and Trisha puts $350. Splitting by what the partners can afford seems a more reasonable approach. And then, when does the train meet with train B at the train station?
That made me want to strangle. Why do you guys?
Yeah, that makes me want to fucking kill myself. This is why people don't like Reddit. Yeah, that is a genuine response to a genuine question.
Nerd. I don't know. That's all I feel is just nerd all day, just nerd.
Okay, so let me find the one that I love.
Oh, there's one that you love.
Yeah.
That was one of the ones that you loved? Oh no, what are these? What's this one gonna be?
Oh, I forgot I upvoted this one.
Why'd you upvote it?
I'm gonna unupvote it later because it does not deserve an upvote.
Let's see what this fucking thing is.
Okay, so he quotes the post. Am I wrong to think that everything should still be split equally as opposed to equitably? And he goes, personally, I say yes.
Okay.
She is making it clear to you that she isn't planning on taking her wallet out in the future of your relationship.
Wait, what?
She is with you because she sees potential in you to grow and become a high earner. My opinion is, strive to be in a position where she never has to take her wallet out with you. But in return for that, she should be providing you with peace, sex, and if you two have your own living space one day, for her to take care of the house. In other words, she needs you to be a traditional man and pay for everything. She needs to be a traditional woman. The ball is in your court, but if you stick to 50-50 split, I predict that she will be turned off, get distant, and eventually break up with you.
Okay, feed her, fuck her, feed him, fuck him, leave him alone. Yeah, great, love it.
That was the one where I was like, oh yeah, oh no,
oh no,
no, that's bad.
What the fuck, actually?
Peace, sex,
and housework.
And housework, man.
At least feed him, fuck him, leave him alone has a little bit of alliteration, you know? Like,
Josh, because I make more money, I expect you to do all the housework and to fuck me.
I'm fine with that, actually. Yeah,
Well, yeah, you know, it's like, I don't know. Why is it
sugar mama, sugar mama?
Just the idea of like thinking that she doesn't want to have sex with him, but now she's forced to because he makes more money.
Oh, I'm only attracted to wealth. Like all women, I am only attracted to wealth.
Like they're in a relationship. I assume that she's probably down to clown. That's what I assume.
Yeah, I feel like you guys are probably already fucking, hopefully.
Yeah.
You know, like, I mean, just like...
It's just so weird. I
Oh,
don't know.
she sees potential in you to be the next Jeff Bezos, and then she's gonna just keep on fucking you until you divorce, and then she's gonna take your billions.
Time to upgrade to a new girlfriend. That's what somebody else said. That's it. That's all comment. Time to upgrade. Got a new job?
Also a nerd. Also a nerd. What does your face say? What is your face reacting to?
Tell her she can pay 100% of the rent in another apartment if she doesn't like it. 2 people in one apartment get the same apartment experience, so it's 50-50. Doesn't matter what you make. She'll try to dangle sex, but do not concede. She's trying to increase her resources at your expense. Somehow
all right,
men,
Jordan Peterson, yeah.
Right, yeah. Somehow men have gone from the traditional man, traditional woman, where at least they were getting sex.
Yeah, but now
now it's like, don't even have sex with her. Just get all of her money.
Alpha male grind set waits for sex when the woman deserves it.
Why did you do that to yourself?
You just be smashing puss, man.
Just smash puss.
Just smash that puss.
At least the other guy was like, you know, fuck her enough so that she doesn't want dick somewhere else. What a sad point of view.
Yeah.
To just view every single relationship, every woman that you've ever seen as trying to manipulate you in some way.
Yeah, like it's just it's a lot to process. I'm not gonna lie. The what is it? The fucking
both of them
combined, because like it's so
like, why is it so common?
Why is it so common, and B, why is it? It's just so obvious to me that like they're hurting themselves. Yeah, they're not hurting anyone else except for the potential redditor that one day we'll listen to them and be like, oh yeah, she is just trying to fuck me to abuse me.
Women are garbage and need to be
but like fucking
shot or something.
Once your delusion gets to the point where you're like not fucking,
that's crazy.
That's
to me.
insane to me. Yeah. You know, like I don't know, man. Like
that's wild.
Maybe not. Maybe this is bad. You know, just fucking figure out how to make a few jokes, go out and fuck some puss, you know, if you're
play guitar.
Play guitar and just fucking
and fuck some puss,
smash some ass, you know.
Worry about it that much. I don't know. Shit.
It's just so bananas to me.
It's absolutely bananas.
I don't know, man. Fuck.
I don't know. One guy goes, why the hell would you share your income with your girlfriend?
I'm out.
Why would you ever do that?
Why would you ever share your cock with your girlfriend? Why would you ever share your thoughts with your girlfriend?
Why would you
open up?
Why would you have a girlfriend? Why are you not dating me? Thought we were bros. I thought you loved me. You said you loved me. You have a girlfriend? You didn't tell me about her. Now you're making all this money and you're thinking about spending it on her?
I thought boys support boys.
I thought boys support boys. I thought what we had was special. That why you never look me in the eyes when we're cooming together?
All right, so my Reddit.
Yeah.
Let's let you sit in that one, yeah. Much like a gynecologist, I'm now forcing
a
this.
Gynecologist?
A gynecologist, yeah.
Much like a gynecologist. I was the one that had alcohol on this podcast, and you're just like, much like a gynecologist.
I mixed up the mugs. So, oh, this one has 0 upvotes, but 11 comments. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this actually has more comments than before. There was only one comment that I thought was fun. Oh, yeah, this one. Okay.
Yeah, mine did that too. It always worries me because I think the commenters delete theirs.
And this is also a person I'm going to have to say their name and their Reddit new thing.
Jesus Christ.
All right, so relationships.
Mm.
My friend, male 26, is playing mind games, acting weird, and complaining that I'm female 24, using Tinder, saying I should get out more.
I'm already tired from this one.
I have a male friend, the only one I have, that I've known for 2 years, and we go to the same college. We were acquaintances until this summer. He asked me out on lunch in June, but I declined for a couple of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
He then wanted to go out for drinks and play pool, which I agreed to. Nothing special happened. I got to meet his friends and have been at his place, because I had to pee. Circumstances.
Okay.
Since then, we've been in contact regularly, but he acts kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
He cut his hair short and kept his stubble because I once said it was attractive on men. He wants to know who I'm dating and shows up to events I'm attending. He is asking me for tickets to some of these events and is also texting me to come to the bar where he works, and then the next night he texts late again telling me to come there again. The worrying thing here is that he is an attractive dude. I've seen women give him attention while we're out, so it's not like he isn't whiner or can't get a girl. I have a bad feeling that he's just playing games with me because he knows I'm not attractive and don't get a lot of male attention, so he thinks I'm, quote, easy and someone you can manipulate and then ghost. He keeps giving the smallest attention/energy and sends Snapchats 2 to 3 times a week like a reminder that he exists. But there is no asking me to hang out casually like friends or asking me out to a date. I'm just a back burner. I have a really bad feeling about this. Should I cut him out? Stop answering him completely? I can't deal with the mind games and being manipulated because I'm not pretty. TLDR, my friend is asking weird and playing mind games. Should I end this friendship?
I think he just likes you.
Yeah, but
it's weird that he shows up at places that you're going.
Yeah, that's a little weird.
Stalker shit for me, but nothing else really seemed to be that bad. It seemed to be like he just likes you and wants to hang out with you.
But he also doesn't technically have things to like. I guess he used to ask her out to things and then she said no.
Yeah, because she's insecure.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just sounds like he liked you and wanted to hang out with you and get to know you. And, I mean, you know, you can never truly know somebody else's intentions. That's the thing. And I remember being that, like, because I was never asked out in high school or middle school. All these kids with their relationships. Like, I'm 14 and my girlfriend 14. We're talking about sex, and it's like, what?
What are you guys talking about? Yeah, nerds.
You should go do your homework and watch Care Bears or something. Like, the hell? But, like, fucking... No, I never was. So then I thought I was ugly. Because, you know, you're a teenager and you're fucking stupid, and you don't realize that your inner beauty, or your beauty at all, is not determined by other people. So, you know, because nobody asked me out, I was like, I'm ugly, I'm fat, boys don't like me. And then I get out into the world and I was getting hit on a lot. And, you know, it was like so jarring to me that I felt like everybody was like in on this big game. Like, oh, let's make Sarah feel really bad about herself. Like, you know, make her feel like, get her hopes up and then crash them. And no, they were probably just dudes that liked me or, you know, wanted to hang out. But I just, you know, thought I was too ugly for them. And that's not fucking true. It was just, you know, me being insecure. And honestly, though, if you are insecure, you shouldn't be dating people. If you're that insecure that even a guy texting you, hey, do you want to hang out at my job together, makes you feel like he is doing some sort of like giant fucking conspiracy. Like, you need to go to therapy or something. Yeah,
and I guess that's something I didn't think about when in the original reading of the post, and I think that does give a lot more insight to this.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have read this post, though, if it weren't for one comment.
Oh, God. Okay.
The one comment that was there before. Now there's more comments. And for the most part, I think they're... What is it? Yes, like the top comment right now, thankfully, is prioritize your mental health and happiness. Yeah. I think that's thank goodness. Also, oh my God. No. Okay, there's more than one comment I gotta read now.
I think I can predict what's going to happen.
Okay, well, there are two very different ones.
Yeah.
So okay, I don't harass this man I'm about to say. I'm gonna describe the snoo real quick. It is a man. It's for sure a man because the snoo has a blue button up with a blue blazer.
Good.
glasses,
Mm-hmm.
and a neck beard.
Ooh.
And his name, there's actually a real interesting similarity to the other name. It's Dr. Beerologist.
It's the same guy for sure. We didn't see his face in the last Snoo.
So now this is his main account.
This is his face. This is his main account with his face on
He's
it.
a doctor in beer and a PhD in ponage.
Dr. Beerologist.
Yeah. So I'm going to say it in the way that I think this guy thought this as he commented it. Why are you friends with someone who plays mind games? And that's it. That's the end of the comment.
That's the whole comment that made you want to read this? Whoa.
I just like the idea.
Why are you friends with somebody like that?
You should be friends with me.
That's what it is, though. Yeah. That's for sure what it is.
But that's not...
Yeah.
Somehow that's not the worst comment because that still has his own upvote.
Yeah.
This one has -2 upvotes. This is from Cortez Families.
Cortez Families, okay.
Nobody can take what's yours from you. That's for sure. That's why I'm urging you to contact at Dr. Abel21 on Instagram for your spiritual cleaning and get your ex back without doubts and side effects.
Why are you reading these comments?
Spam. I love
It's so funny that this guy is posting spam in the comments of a new relationship post on Reddit. So weird.
Well, this post is talking about like, I'm so insecure. You should get back with your ex. Hey, if you go to Dr. Abel 21.
That is not at all what I thought you were going to do.
No, yeah, no, I got you. I tricked all of you. You guys don't fucking know what I'm gonna do. You guys I'm unpredictable.
So from the time, I mean, I guess I missed the part where he told her to get out more. Or is it just that he wants her to hang out with him? Is what I thought it was like. He was gonna be like, he was mad that she's on Tinder and be like, "Fuck, when you meet people in real life, where you need to be on." Because when I was on Tinder, I knew some dudes who were like that. Fucking an ex drummer of my ex band. I think I was like, we just really butted heads a lot because he's kind of a dummy. Like, and fucking, we just, you know, he was just very like, yeah, that's what fucking, you know, he would just be like fucking showing up with like random shit and then just like fucking, you know, just like, yeah, that's why girls are always, that's why Hispanic girls are like that. And then I would be like, why are you doing this? We are trying to make music. And he'd be like, yeah, whatever. Fucking, he was one of those guys where he once said to me like, at least I can fucking get a date in real life. And I was just like, okay.
What? Yeah.
And I just want to say to that guy, I'm in a 3-year relationship.
And 2-year podcast.
A 2-year podcast, and you're still living in Cocoa Beach and street racing.
Ouch.
And probably being a waiter. Nothing wrong with being a waiter, but everything wrong with this guy because he did not like being a waiter.
Yeah. Fucking epic. You pwned him. You just got a PhD in ponage.
You got a PhD in ponage. You know, it's like fucking one of those guys that were like, girls will only fuck him because he's tall, not because he's handsome. You know? Like an ugly tall guy.
But he's tall.
That gets girls, and then they're just like, okay, bye. And then they just dates him for like 3 months. And then the entire time for 3 months, he's just like, yeah, I was fucking my girl yesterday. And it's like, the more that he talks about it, the more you're like, this girl is having the worst sex of her life right now, for sure.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, me and my girl broke up. And you're like, oh, no, really? Oh, shit. No way, dude.
God.
Fucking Tom.
Did you just censor that as his actual name?
No.
Okay, good. Like, for real.
But no, yeah, but like for real, like,
no, yeah, it's just a weird, like,
irritated me.
Oh no, I can
like,
100%. Just let her know. Yeah, just let her do what she wants to fucking do.
Yeah, just, you know, shut up. She's obviously insecure. Stop fucking. That's the other thing. I'm like, this guy seems pretty persistent.
Yeah, like if you're,
it doesn't seem like she likes him that much. It just seems like he's handsome, either objectively or she finds him handsome, but she doesn't like him emotionally. So then she's just like,
Yeah. So
I don't know why he likes me. Which, I mean, I've been in that situation too, where it's just like, it's also just not something that I felt when we got together.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I think I don't know what it was like.
I didn't wonder at all. It wasn't like, why does he like me? It was just like,
oh, he likes me.
We're hanging out.
Yeah.
When's the next time we can hang out? You know, that's just
no, yeah, of course. Yeah. I completely understand that. Yeah. So yeah, fucking. I don't know. I guess yeah, like just fucking. I don't know. It just feels really juvenile. This whole like fucking like.
You know?
Yeah.
And I saw a lot of Reddit posts today about that where it's like, do I have a chance with this guy? Will this guy ever text me back?
I saw a lot of posts like that actually, yeah.
And it's like, no, probably not. And it's fine because when you do find a person that you're going to be in a relationship with, it's going to be easy.
Yeah, exactly.
So stop worrying about it and going on Reddit, you dweeb. Stop going on Reddit is what I want everybody to do when they listen to this podcast.
Yes. And don't listen to any other Reddit podcasts except ours.
Exactly.
And you know what you should also listen to?
Manscaped.
This ad break. It's the day before Halloween when we record this, and it's going to be the day after Halloween when this goes out. And you should treat yourself to Manscaped. Manscaped is one of the premier shaving brands to help you shave
the candy between your legs.
The candy between your legs, yeah. But this Halloween, don't trick yourself into thinking that that's the only thing they have to offer. They have the Lawnmower 4.0, which is their primary razor. It feels good to hold in your hand. It's nice and easy to shave. It shaves crotches really well. It shaves faces really well. It's waterproof. You can use it in the shower.
On it, yeah.
Got a flashlight. It's got a lot of neat features to make it easier when you have to shave any part of your body, you know?
Do you think I could shave the side of my head with it?
Yes, you can. Oh, yeah. Look at that. That's a premier cut.
I need to do it again, but
the prime cut.
When I did it, it was really good.
They also have other tools like the Weed Whacker, which is a nose hair and a ear hair trimmer to help you out with those hairs under there. They also have a really comfortable pair of boxers that they sell, and it's really...
There's nothing more scary than nose hairs, ear hairs, and uncomfortable boxers.
Exactly, yeah. Head on over to manscaped.com and use code APWSTR to get 20% off your order as well as free shipping. 20% off your order, free shipping, APWSTR, manscaped.com. Ah, gotcha. You thought the mid-roll was over? No, it's not.
So we're still here in the mid-roll.
We're still here in the mid-roll. Ah! But hey, if you want to support the podcast directly, head on over to patreon.com/APWSTR for a monthly subscription, and you'll get some extra content. You'll get early access to all of our podcasts. What kind of extra content,
Josh?
Stuff that gets into scraps, you know, things that like don't really get into the. We usually record like 10 minutes before we actually start the podcast, so usually I'll cut something up out of that and put it up there.
That's pretty cool.
But also, if we actually start getting money from that, we'll actually dedicate at least one episode a month just for Patreons. That'll be up for at least a month, exclusive to Patreons, where we take their questions, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. But if you don't want to support us monthly,
you could go to buymeacoffee.com/APWSTR if you just want to, you know, give us money one time instead of multiple times over a long period of time. If you're like, oh, it's short time and I only want to give them money one time, then I'll do that because it's the best way to do that. And a coffee is about $3. So not that much.
Yeah. As long as we're trying to keep it all as accessible as possible. The Patreon's only $1 a month. Coffees are only $3.
It's only if you want to. Everything we have is pretty much free.
Pretty much everything's going to continue to be free. Yeah. And even stuff that like goes onto Patreon, I'm thinking like it'll be exclusive to Patreon for a month, and then
we'll put it up on the YouTube
somewhere else. Yeah. You know, because eventually we're gonna have a clips channel, and that'll probably be a good place for that. You know?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So yeah, if you want to support us directly as we continue to make content and hopefully make this a much more bigger product, especially as these podcasts get closer and closer to 3 hours.
Yeah, guys, we're giving you a lot of content.
There's a lot of content, but then again, of course, we understand if financially you can't. But if this is,
plus we do this because we like it.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah,
like we're not in here for the money. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here for getting the Nostalgia Critic studio. I want to go to an industrial center in Orlando.
Make your own game show where you say cringy jokes.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Nice.
That's our $10,000 a month Patreon tier.
I want to do what Hassan did and buy a house.
And then have everyone shit on you for buying a house?
I mean, it doesn't matter. I'll have a house.
That's true. We can make content in that house.
And everybody fighting me about it is just jealous. They don't have a house.
Dab on the haters. But yeah, that's a ways to easily support us directly.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the show.
So this is our last Reddit story.
This is our last Reddit story.
God damn.
Ever? Can we stop doing it? Have we acquired enough people to we scammed everyone into thinking we were a Reddit podcast and now we can just do whatever we want?
I fucking wish, bro. I fucking wish and a half. So this one's titled I, 26 male, snapped at my wife, 26 female, for honestly no good reason, and she isn't talking to me now.
Oh. You already admitting it's not for a good reason, so I'm really curious what this...
Well, okay, but the title, the first sentence is, actually, not no good reason. I'm exhausted by work. So why did you put that in the title, man? I don't really understand. Now we all are predispositioned to not like you.
Yeah. Actually, no, it was for
Actually,
really
no,
good.
like my grandma just died, or...
Yeah, yeah.
Well...
What?
Why are you wasting my time?
Bro, don't say a funny sentence like that when I'm trying to drink water, man. Actually, it was, I just felt like saying it,
I just felt like saying some bullshit lies. Actually, not no good reason. I'm exhausted by work and was on approximately 0 sleep. So yeah, she happened to annoy the shit out of me in that moment.
She was being a really fucking big ass bitch on that one.
Okay. She's 6 months pregnant with our first, a
What?
boy. It keeps getting worse. She annoyed the shit out of me. She's fucking 6 months pregnant.
She got a bunch of fucking hormones running through her or some shit's fucking annoying me.
Who are you? Who are you? Oh my god.
I really do think, you're not wrong in the title. There is no good reason right now.
There's no good reason.
No, so
okay, so she's 6 months pregnant with her first, oh boy. I'm on a major project at work that's entailed a lot of interviews and late nights. The interview that I was supposed to have forgot he had another meeting, and I ended up meeting him at 10 p.m. instead of our agreed upon 7 p.m.
Oh, Jesus.
That's both of those times are too late.
Yeah, what are you guys doing that late?
It's weird. Yeah, what is this
Very weird.
meeting? Are you a mafia boss? Like, what's happening?
Hey, we gotta go behind and make some spaghetti.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
we gotta go do the spaghetti at the laundromat. I didn't get home until after midnight, and my wife was upset that I didn't text her that I was going to be late, and I was on my way home, which I get because she's alone in the apartment, and she's 6 months pregnant.
Yeah, obviously. Like, we all forget sometimes to text, but also because we all know that it happens, we should understand.
Yeah.
Being a little bit frustrated at not being texted,
Probably. I said sorry about that and sat to start the transcription/incorporation process at my desk in the living room. She started asking me a bunch of questions. Do you need more light? Do you want some coffee? Should I heat up some leftovers for you? And I get that she was trying to be helpful.
Listen, I know you're trying to be a good girlfriend or whatever, but like, you gotta...
Hey, baby, do you want the peaches and cream, and cheese? Oh, baby, yes, I love that she comes over with the peaches and the thing, and it's like, I know you're trying to be a good girlfriend and all. Go listen to Harmontown, everybody. It's a really good bit.
Yeah, it's a very good bit.
Holy crap! About how shitty of a partner Dan Harmon was to his girlfriends.
God. But yeah, sorry, continue.
I get that she was trying to be helpful, but when I'm trying to get something done, I'm not focused on coffee or food. I just want to keep my head down and get it done, especially if it's late, so I can go to bed. I said no thanks. She kept offering stuff, asking me more questions about random shit. Then I snapped at her and said, "Damn it, Kay, give me some space." And she didn't like that. Really?
Yeah, I don't think she liked that.
Whoa, she didn't like that at all?
She didn't like that?
That's crazy that happened.
God, I can't wait for the apology in the comments.
You're not gonna get it.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Well.
Okay, and she didn't like that. This happened last night, and I've since apologized, but I think she's still mad because she's not talking to me. You think? You think, bud?
Dude, even I think I'm autistic, and I can tell that maybe she's a little bit mad at you, dude.
Maybe she might be mad at you at with something. Any
Jesus.
ideas on what to do? TLDR snapped at my wife, and she's gone nonverbal on me.
She's gone all crazy on me.
That's some funny shit to me because it's something that people say is like, oh, then he goes nonverbal. It's like people that like argue and then their other significant other shuts down. But then the people that are like, he's gone nonverbal will say that like it's like they don't realize that they're also probably contributing to the problem.
Yeah, obviously. Like
even a little bit, which is so
smidge,
funny to me.
Everyone swap mine.
Yeah. Okay. So the first comment is good. But it's really aggressive, and I think it's funny. You overreacted to mild irritation at her trying to be helpful. Then you gave a half-assed weak apology. So you can overdo it when it's acting for yourself in an uncalled for and antagonistic manner towards her, but you can't seem to be bothered to overdo it when it's a very much called for apology for her. And it just happened last night, and you apologize today and think she should be over it already. Get a grip, man.
Get a fucking grip, man.
Even if she wasn't 6 months pregnant, this would be bad.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but like, I don't know why.
It's such a funny sentence. Even if she was 6 months pregnant. Like, yeah, even if she wasn't.
No, duh, I guess.
It's funny.
Like...
Oh my God. With that added on top of it, you need to wake up and try harder. Hell, try it all because you don't seem to be trying right now. Give her a bold, heartfelt apology.
Shit.
Explain that you realize how much you overreacted. Parentheses, bold, all caps. Without defending what you did or explaining why.
Yeah, get him.
Get him.
Fucking get him, dude.
Tell her that you appreciate how she was trying to help and that you love her. Then stop expecting her to be over it on your schedule.
Yeah,
yes.
Exactly.
Yeah, correct. Continue showing her you care. Stop overreacting over little stuff and she'll come around. But overreactions, weak-ass apologies, and expecting her to quickly get over it is not going to cut it. She's 6 months pregnant. You didn't give her a heads up you'd be hours later than planned in getting home. She still showers you with care when you get home and you snap at her. This is all sorts of backwards. You should be the one coming home and asking how her day was. If there's anything you can do for her, get her some tea or a back massage or whatever she'd like. You need a serious reality check. Hell yeah.
Damn. Get him,
Get
dude.
him, bro.
Fucking yeah.
Fucking get him.
Obviously.
Pretty much everybody's shooting at the guy. There's one guy that goes, give her a little time. Then when she seems to be past the emotional reaction of it, talk to her calmly. I hate that shit.
Once she has time to, think about what she did.
For getting upset. Like, that's just, that's something I've been thinking about recently, too. How many times in life, and not even just women, or men, just like in general, are we told that being emotional or getting emotional or having feelings is a detriment to our daily lives?
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay, so we had an argument, somebody got upset, somebody got sad, somebody got hurt, and you have to wait and be like, fucking, I mean, yeah, obviously don't, if you're already both upset, don't continue the conversation, it's gonna get worse. But like, also like, you have to get past the emotions of it. Just the words to me are fucking weird.
Yeah. Like,
you don't need to get past your emotions. You need to feel your emotions.
Yeah, you need to feel and process them.
Yeah. It's not...
Just bottle them up.
Oh, that just sounds like you're being emotional. Like, shut the fuck up.
Take a step back and take a deep breath and think about it, And be logical. Right.
Like, I keep hearing, I keep seeing women that are doing stuff and people are like, oh, you're taking it personally. You're just getting emotional, blah, blah, blah. And then I am seeing women's point of view and saying like, yes, I am. I am taking this personally because of, you made a personal attack against me. That's personal. And that to me is like a whole lot of power, because it's basically like, yes, I have these feelings. I'm owning my feelings. These are my feelings. And yeah,
you should own up to them. Yeah, like you should.
I'm not gonna let you just say like whether or not I'm allowed to have feelings.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's fucked up to even think like that, you know?
Yeah.
Shit, man. Yeah.
I know. Yeah, it's something I've been thinking about lately. I think that's really funny. That even in a situation where a guy comes home at 12 a.m., past 12, his wife is upset about that. Then she tries to take care of him, and he says, "No, get away from me." And she is just, and then he yells at her. She is still expected to get over her emotions, even when she's 6 months pregnant.
And then say, like, in the beginning, no good reason, but then, well, actually, there was a really good reason.
It's because
I was late.
He knows that he's supposed to say it's no good reason, because there isn't a good reason.
Yeah, but then he still feels the need to defend his actions.
Like, oh, she annoyed the shit out of me when I was asleep. I was all tired.
Because he thinks in the logical sense, like, oh, I know what I did to bring this. She needs to think about what she did. You know, like,
no, exactly not.
Bullshit, yeah.
She's the victim here. You can't somehow like worm your way out of this by being a victim.
We both made bad decisions.
It's stupid as fuck.
God, that's so dumb.
And I think about how we argue, you know?
Yeah.
Because I can imagine us getting into something like that. Maybe not, you know, it's not like one of us is pregnant, but like, are you pregnant, Josh?
With a food baby, yeah.
Oh, heck yeah.
But yeah, no.
But no, yeah, it's like not in a situation that severe, but I can imagine one of us getting annoyed at the other.
Oh, yeah, no.
When the other one's trying to just help you, you know?
Yeah.
On both ends. I feel like we both do that to each other.
I think so. Yeah, I think there's a lot of times where there's definitely a want to be focused on something, or, you know, with me personally, I know that when I'm working, I guess I definitely have.
Yeah, and same for me.
Like, you know, like I just want to fucking focus on work, or I want to, you know, do it. But then, then
the other person, I'll walk in with some stupid shit I saw on TikTok and be like, look at it. And then I know that annoys you, but
then I'll walk out to you and be like, oh, hey, how you doing? How's everything going? How's your life? How's everything going?
Tell me all about it. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, we do that, but it's also like, I don't get so irritated at that I'm like, give me some space, Josh. That's crazy. I would never do that. What the fuck? Why would I do that?
Gotta blow up at me.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Something like that guy just.
It's a fucking choice.
Yeah, exactly.
To react that way and to do it at a pregnant woman.
Yeah, right. And then
what is wrong with you?
Fucking
what the
asshole.
Fuck is wrong with you fucker?
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that shit was really funny.
No, I get it. It is funny.
Just the first comment, I was like, oh, I'm reading that. The first sentence. I'm gonna read that one. Yeah. Actually, there was a good reason.
So much of a good reason.
She's a dumb bitch.
She's a dumb fucking bitch. Who doesn't know it's good for her.
Christ.
God. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. So we're now on to listener stories.
Okay.
And I have two of them. I think I'm gonna do the more serious one first.
Okay.
Because I do have a really big serious one that I'm going to preface right now and say not the asshole.
Okay.
Because it's phrased as an out the asshole post, and it's.
Josh is all sniffly, by the way, guys.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
I am either sick or I have allergies. It's starting to get cold finally here in Florida.
We haven't dusted. That might be it too.
Yeah. So yeah,
we should probably do that.
Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, this is she, her, because it is female. Or they call themselves the chick from the comments. So
okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say female and anonymous for this one.
All right.
And these are all our listener stories. We did it. All right. I like our fan base. Our fan base are cool.
Yeah, everybody's been really nice.
I don't know any of you guys. No parasocial relationships.
Nah.
But you guys are cool.
They seem good.
Yeah. You guys know how to dunk on libertarians.
We're good kids.
Am I the asshole? That's it. That's the start.
No.
I'm gonna put this in quotes right now. As the terrible teenager I was, I got pregnant at 16 due to a second-degree sexual assault.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Nope.
Not the asshole already.
You can't do shit.
Trigger warning.
Unless the next sentence is, I murdered a human being. That's pretty assholey. I'm going to say that.
Even if you murder a person, you don't deserve sexual assault, though, you know? So, like.
Yeah, exactly. You don't deserve sexual assault.
Yeah. Trigger warning. Sorry. Trigger warning sexual assault.
And murder, maybe.
No.
Maybe there's murder.
All right, so I'm going to do that again. Because okay.
Spooky.
The local police asked me to leave town because of the death threats that I was receiving from my assailant and his family. Not only that, but he had turned all of my friends against me, sending them to attack me and focus on my stomach when they kicked. Not the asshole.
No.
Not in any
There's
universe.
nothing. Even murder. If you decided to murder someone,
not
this
the
man.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I would get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
God. All right. I went to live with my grandparents because they lived far away enough away that no one would know where I was. After a few months, I began to show, and my uncle and his wife were acting suspiciously nice to me. My uncle was literally the worst to me when I was a kid, telling me I was bad luck and that my sister was his favorite. So it was weird that they were so nice now, especially with me being the embarrassment of the family with the whole pregnancy thing.
Okay.
Then they asked me if they could adopt my daughter.
Yeah.
It was such a stressful situation, and I told them that I wanted to try being a mother, and they were not listening to me and kept pushing. It got so bad that my uncle pretended to be my dad at my school, took me out of school secretly, and took me to an adoption agency to discuss giving them my daughter within the agency.
Bro, where are you?
Yeah,
I will open up our doors to you if Josh is okay with that.
Of course, yeah.
Wherever. You need to get out of there.
Yeah, exactly. Jesus. God. When the adoption agent realized that they weren't my parents, she threatened to call the cops on them and called my dad, who has berated them for their actions. Good. At least the cops got called and fucking... Yeah, obviously.
What a piece of shit.
Piece of shit uncle, yeah.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, Christ. When they realized that I was standing pretty firm about wanting to be my daughter's mother, they took me skiing knowing full well that the falls could make me lose the pregnancy.
What?
I didn't lose her, but it did create complications later on. That's fucked up.
Oh my god, that can kill you too.
Exactly,
People would die skiing.
Exactly, it will die skiing, and then if you have complications later with the pregnancy, like...
That could also kill you,
yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Fucking hell, man. I didn't lose her, but it did create complications later on. When I refused to give her up, my uncle's wife cornered me and screamed that an arsler can't raise an arsler and that I need a husband in order to be a mother. The stress from what they were doing to me caused me to go into labor 2 months early.
These people are evil scum.
These are the most evil people I have ever fucking heard of.
You need to get out of there and never see them again.
I think this is, I'm assuming, because I read this before, I think this is from a little while ago.
Okay. I hope that it gets better.
Yeah, so it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better in our story, I think.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, buckle up, babies.
The doctors did everything they could to keep her in, but nothing worked. I was in active labor for 2 weeks with no drugs, but then I met my saving grace. A social worker came to my room and told me of my rights. She said that I could make a list of who is allowed in the NICU who was allowed to visit me. She also said that legally my family couldn't do anything to force me to give up my daughter and that I was now legally emancipated. That's great.
Fuck yeah. Good. Fuck yeah.
Yeah. After I left the hospital, my daughter was still in the NICU for a month and a half, trying to fight for her life.
Oh.
I tried to visit her as much as I could, but my family said I was no longer allowed to see my daughter. My dad took me when he could, but was often busy working during visiting times. Then I get a call from the hospital that my uncle and his wife were the first to hold my daughter and that they were visiting without my permission. Wow. I told the nurse that they are not allowed to be there, and again, my uncle's wife verbally attacked me. It got to a point that I passed out from a panic attack and was taken to the hospital by ambulance. Then I got the call.
Put me in, coach. I got my boxing gloves on.
Yeah,
I'm in there. Fucking,
holy shit.
Oh my God.
They're trying to fucking take her daughter away. And
these stories are going to get me into boxing. I am going to start boxing.
Holy shit. How can you not be so angry at these evil fucking people?
I will find them. I will find
I get it. Like, holy shit.
I will find them if you give me their identification.
Yeah. I just read the next sentence and I know that this is pissing me off.
Contemplating saying shit because he's like...
Then I got the call. My grandmother and uncle's wife had attempted to break into the NICU and abduct my daughter.
Did they go to jail?
I'm curious.
Let's hope.
Once she was strong enough to leave the hospital, I called my mom and said I needed to go home. I would rather take my chances of death than deal with my family any longer. And after my family sat there and watched my uncle's wife verbally attack me, I felt betrayed. I haven't spoken to my uncle or his wife since my daughter was 2 and refused to show them any pictures of her.
Good.
My grandpa was the only one I wanted to stay into contact with, and he begged me to speak to my uncle. Now that he has passed, we are as divided as we were when it first happened. If my Uncle Ryan ever sees this or hears the story, I hope he knows it's about him, and I still hate him with every ounce of my being.
I fucking hate you too,
Yeah,
bitch.
fuck you, Ryan.
We hate you a lot.
Yeah. I hope I never see any of you again. You're not the asshole.
You're not the asshole.
Am I the asshole for not giving my daughter to them and refusing to speak them? No.
They called you an arsler, and they called their eventual daughter that they wanted to have. They wanted that. They wanted their daughter.
They were going to try and steal your fucking daughter from you.
Yeah.
They were trying to give you up for,
your daughter an arsler.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
That's fucking ridiculous. That's bad enough. And then the attempted kidnapping and breaking into a fucking NICU.
You should press charges.
Of course. Yeah. And fucking
or sue them for damages.
Yeah.
You should at least go to a lawyer about it.
They held your daughter before you had the chance to.
They made you have your daughter 2 months early.
There is not a universe where
you should at least pay for your medical bills.
They owe you everything. They need to fucking step the fuck up and oh my god. I can't.
I don't believe in God or the devil or anything, but I'm if they're hell exists just for these two people.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Holy crap.
There's a really specific kind of evil to that story, within the uncle and grandmother and that whole family going against you, especially
I've had problems with people, but and you always come out of it oh, maybe there's something wrong with them. There's something that's just evil.
That's 100%
just
evil. Yeah.
I can't even tell you what that is.
There's something wrong with them
evil.
and it's making them evil.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I don't I firmly believe in rehabilitation, but I think they're beyond saving.
That's crazy.
There's something wrong.
Something wrong with you. Yeah.
Just mentally. I don't you can't
get the fuck out of here with that shit.
Holy shit. You're fucking
I hope you're okay.
Yeah, I hope you're okay. And holy shit.
If you need help, I don't know, let us know.
Let us know. Yeah, because
we'll see what we can do.
Yeah, but holy fuck, man.
Fuck your uncle.
Fuck your uncle.
Uncle Ryan or whatever his name was.
Yeah, fuck him, man. How the fuck does that person sleep at night? How do they lie to themselves, that they pretend they're the good person, because they're not. They're just the absolute worst.
And the sad thing is probably like a baby. They're probably fine. They probably just do this evil shit, and they doing this, it's probably I can't imagine saying, an arsler can't raise an arsler and you need a husband to be a wife, and being it, and then going home and being was that too much? Nobody says that shit. You go home and you're I can't believe that arsler is gonna raise that arsler. She needs a husband to raise her child.
They genuinely believe and think. Yeah, that's,
all right, put in the nightlight. Let's go to bed.
Yeah.
Just pray to God and go to bed.
I can't. It's just fuck them, man.
Go fuck yourself.
Go.
If they somehow find this.
Yeah, to them, fuck them. Holy shit.
If the TikTok For You page blesses them with this, which I hope to God is yes, this is for you, Uncle Ryan.
For you, Uncle Ryan. Fuck you, Uncle Ryan.
Fuck you, Uncle Ryan. You're the worst.
Shit. And fucking the person that sent this in, not the asshole.
Never the asshole.
Never the asshole.
Never the asshole. You should have not had to endure.
You shouldn't have endured
anything that happened to you in that story. Literally anything.
From the beginning, you were sexually assaulted.
You shouldn't even be the black sheep of your...
The police told you, once you're getting death threats and
you were sexually assaulted.
You were sexually assaulted.
It's not you were a kid. Even if you were a kid and you accidentally got pregnant, it shouldn't be the black sheep of the family. But it's not even that kind of situation. You were sexually assaulted.
You were sexually assaulted, and
more than once, and then your family is but we're gonna take your baby from you. I'm really upset at the rest of your family for not immediately beating them up.
And fucking protecting you. That's ridiculous.
And I mean, you shouldn't have to be, but you're very strong in that you're willing to endure death threats.
Yeah, to fucking
at least have your child.
Yeah.
Holy crap, because that baby is going to grow up loved as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
no, I,
you know.
yeah.
And if there is a way that you can Zodiac killer, you know, like take a bunch of photos of like you with your baby and as she's growing up, just like take them and just show like, have her like write a little message that's like, this person is my mother 100%, and like take photos and then Zodiac killer so that, you know, like wash the whole thing in gasoline and then deliver it to their house. So then they just have all these photos of like you and your daughter, and they're just like, we wanted that daughter. And it's just like, you know, you can Photoshop you flicking them off or something.
Yeah.
It'd be a fun arts and crafts project.
Very confusing.
Mommy and daughter. Arts and crafts. It's like you chop up the newspaper clippings. Just like, look how much fun we're having, you dumb bitches. Then get all the prints off and then chop it off. Just make them mad.
Not the asshole is my point.
Learn to box so that you can protect your daughter.
Yeah. Never the asshole.
Yeah.
And I hope you never thought that you were the asshole, because you're not.
Never.
Please. And don't apologize. Never apologize.
No, never apologize for anything.
They apologize for the post being long, but it's fucking don't. Please don't apologize
for anything ever.
Yeah.
Holy crap. Jesus Christ. You've endured enough. Fucking people can read what you write.
Yeah, they will read.
Yeah, they do. Fucking, you deserve it. Like, holy shit.
And thank you for having the strength to send that in.
Yeah,
and,
holy crap.
Yeah.
God damn.
Jesus.
I don't even know how to move on from that.
We got it somehow.
But no, fucking. I hope you're doing well.
I hope you're doing well as well.
You deserve so much better than what you've been given.
Yes, 100%.
And I hope you're in a way better place now.
I really hope so too.
And if you're not, let us know, and then we'll figure out
what to do. Yeah, to help.
You know, if we can help you, or
we can put a GoFundMe or anything. You know, we'll
let us know if you need money or something.
Exactly. So, yeah.
So mine's not that serious.
All
right.
I
mean, it's pretty serious.
But I mean, okay, I get it.
It is it's somebody's issue. You know, it's still a listener story.
No,
so
yeah,
it's
of course, yeah.
issue.
Someone's got something going on, and
it's definitely not baby stealing.
Yeah.
But it is a different issue. It's not more or less serious.
Fair enough.
And they want to stay anonymous. Pronouns are she, her. Sorry about the they.
All right. Pronouns she, her, and anonymous. Party.
Okay. I'm a female in my sophomore year of college, and I have a girlfriend in her freshman year of college. We have been dating for about a year and have been long distance. She lives in Arizona, as where I live in Washington. That's pretty long distance.
Yeah, that's not mistaken. Yeah,
that's a good amount. Everything in our relationship was fine until she started telling me that people from my school would pop up in her recommended people on her Instagram. I found that pretty weird, seeing how nobody from my school follows me on Instagram because I'm not friends with anyone at my school. A few days passed by, and she tells me that she started following one of the guys that goes to my school. That's already weird.
That's a little weird.
That's pretty weird. I asked her to unfollow him, seeing how he doesn't know her, and it's weird to follow people from my school. Yes.
Yeah, a little.
That's
the only even remotely acceptable way to do that is like, are they like trying to be a public figure or like an artist or something?
Like verified or something.
Yeah, like something like that,
art,
you know,
or something. I don't know.
That's the only reason I could think that's.
I doubt
not weird, but yeah, I'm assuming that's not what this is going to be.
She refused to unfollow him and then proceeded to text him without telling me.
Whoa, okay.
She would ask him if he knew me and told him that I went to his school. She also told him that I had a crush on him and wanted to get with him, which was untrue.
What weird... Is this a prank? Is she running a prank channel? Like, what?
I didn't even know the guy existed until the next day when he confronted me and showed me the messages she sent to him. I apologized and told him that it was not true and that I had no idea why she would text him and say that. I was embarrassed and pissed off. understandably.
Yeah, completely understandable.
I called her and asked why she would do something like that, and she said that she thought it was funny and that I was being dramatic.
It's just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank, bro. I hung up and called my friend to tell her what happened. My friend suggested to break up with her, as did my mom. Both of those people we're probably gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do because I love her, but she did it again.
Whoa, wait, she did it twice?
And that caused problems with another girl at my school. I'm still going back and forth on if I should break up with her, but I can't seem to make up my mind. Advice? So she's definitely like insecure.
Yeah.
Because she's in a long distance relationship. And then she sees these people from your school pop up on her thing, so she thinks that you're like, because
that's still a weird way to be insecure. I mean, I feel like
it's wild behavior.
That's excessively wild behavior. Yeah, I would just be like, hey, like the fact that she did it twice.
That's what is like. And you've already put up a boundary. And she's already crossed it again. She's not gonna continue to respect your boundaries, like, at all.
Yeah, so, like, fucking...
Especially when they're causing problems in your life, fam.
Yeah, and, like, you know, it's like, I don't even know how to fucking counter this one. Like, it's like, once it gets to a point where random people
are like coming up to you,
freaking out every single day I go. Like if that happened to my old college, right? Where like if we were long distance for some reason, and like you were doing that for some reason, I would be like, that would be wild. Yeah, but like for the sake of argument,
that's also crazy because like who am I doing that to? Like your film buddies?
Yeah, that's weird.
Hey, Josh actually wants to bone down.
That would be weird. Like, I don't know. Like I feel like it would be like a minefield every day I go to that.
Yeah, and I'm sure that's like a form of. I mean, yeah, you could say that that's abusive because
because then you're worried about like
psychologically. Sorry, I can't speak.
No, yeah, because like if you're walking in and you're worried about being embarrassed yet again, which I would be.
Yeah, all the time.
You know, I'm not sure if that's a worry on your end, but like I think like it's like what the fuck, you know? Like I don't want to. The last thing I want is to be confronted about a lie
that like I don't even know what the fuck is going on.
I don't even know what is happening.
Yeah. So this is interesting because it reminded me of something. When I was in middle school, they showed like the PSAs. I'm gonna eat this Reese's while I talk about this.
Okay.
They showed us these PSAs, right? And there was one about I unwrapped this and then I was gonna talk, and now I'm realizing it's a long story.
I just want to, for the listeners at home, we've been recording for about 2 hours and 40.
Sometimes you just want to snack on the podcast, okay?
I'm gonna move these snacks away from us.
No. Sometimes you just want to have a little snacky snack on the podcast.
Who do you think you are, Hassan? I'm sorry. We're not doing this 24 hours a day, Sarah. People don't expect us to eat.
Okay, fine.
Fucking bullshit.
There was a PSA, I swear to God, that I was shown when I was a little babu in middle school about not posting nudes online.
Okay, yeah. I feel like that's...
And the more I think about it, the more fucked up it is. Because it was about a teenage girl who was at the mall. And then adults would be like, hey, Kelsey. Like that she didn't know. And then she'd be like weirded out.
That sounds vaguely familiar.
Right, because I think it was really popular. And then it'd be like, yeah, what color underwear are you wearing today? And then she'd be like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't know you. And he's like, yeah, I fucking know. And it says like her username or something. It's basically like everybody can see you when you're posting, when you ever send a nude. And it's not... I mean, you should be aware that people will find you in your body. You know, it's possible. But, like, it's just... You can't show that by having a bunch of creepy men harassing a teenage girl.
Hey, what's up?
Or, like, literally, like, trying to, like, go up to her and, like, have sex with her.
Yeah.
And she's a teenager, also.
Yeah, like, that's
so it's also just, like... pedophiles.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, I don't know what they were trying to say. Like, all the pedophiles will know where you are. I don't know. Like, what is that trying to say?
Pedophiles are going to track you down.
Like, we would rather you just not, I don't know.
I guess.
We would rather just not arrest pedophiles.
Yeah, it's the woman's fault for sending out sexually explicit images of themselves. No, yeah, I guess yeah, that's weird.
And that's all I can think of when I read this thing, because I was like, that's how I would feel. It was like that feeling of like absolute anxiety of like walking around and knowing that you've posted like a lewd photo to instill that sort of like, oh no, everybody knows that I did that.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and then now instead of everyone knows I did that, it's a few people think that I like them even though I never met them. I guess, yeah. But it still gives you that thing of like they'll just come out of nowhere and just confront you. Yeah. So yeah, I get that then. Yeah.
Or even some people think that you're fucking with them by getting your friend to
and then
talk
like,
to them. Not even that you might like them.
Yeah, you just don't even know the response is going to be on the other side when they confront you about it.
Kind of dangerous.
Yeah, it's very dangerous.
Like,
especially on a college campus with a bunch of fucking
stalkers, fucking
a bunch of young
assholes.
men, just just fucking
She's DMing random guys, like she's inviting them to show up at your place.
Kinda, yeah, honestly.
Or just find you in public. Like, that's terrifying, actually, yeah.
It would be crazy if the partner was also sending lewd pics at the same time too, and like I don't know if that's I don't assume that's happening.
Yeah, no,
but
like we're kind of extrapolating, but like
fucking that would be. It's still wild, no matter what, you know. So like
that's like it's like she's got to go to therapy or something.
Yeah. So
but yeah, I would just be like, yeah, no.
But then again, the boundary has also been crossed. So like,
there's no future at that point.
Yeah.
There's no.
If there's no change at this point, you're gonna have to bite the bullet and be like, no.
People that boundary cross like this, like where you say, this is my boundary, please don't go past it. That will say, no, your boundary is bullshit and I'm going to pass it again. And then they do it.
They're going to probably do it again.
There's no future, really. You can't just expect them to one day be like, okay, I'll respect you now.
It's not a flip of the switch. Yeah.
It just doesn't happen like that.
If it is a change, it's a gradual change, but it's probably not going to happen.
Years. And then you have to say to yourself, will I be able to go through years of boundary crossing, which nobody deserves?
No one can usually get that. So,
no.
Yeah, that's going to be a really serious talk that you're going to need to have.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, fucking not the asshole.
Yeah, not the asshole. And definitely like, I've said that before. I don't ever like telling people break up or don't break up.
Yeah, because like it's not I don't know the full extent of the relationship, and so
this is a little different because I do feel like she is kind of putting you in danger,
kinda a little bit,
which I think is pretty fucked up. So that's like the only time I think I'll ever say like, get rid of that person.
Yeah,
and go to the police. You know.
Yeah. So
and yeah, if it continues to happen, you might need to fucking get a restraining order or something.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah, because that can easily turn into stalking if you're like, oh, I want to break up with
you.
And
they still keep doing it. Yeah. So yeah, fucking yeah, be wary of that.
Be very wary. And I'm sorry. And I hope things get better.
I hope so too. Yeah.
And she stops doing it because holy crap.
Christ.
That's wild.
You just got tricked, is what she says. Fucking
tricked or treated.
Yeah. Oh, it's Halloween. It's just a prank. It's just a prank.
It's just a prank, bro.
God, just a prank, bro. Fucking culture. Fucking
wild.
God. All right.
Whew.
All right. This is going to be our last story of the night.
Last story of the night.
This is a story from Kennedy, female, she, her.
Nice. Did they want to go?
Got it all.
They didn't want to be anonymous?
They did not want to be anonymous. Full permission to use my name. Yeah. Okay. So we'll read the full email. There's another trigger warning here, everybody.
Okay.
All right. Hey, I have a 17...
Trigger warning what?
We'll get to it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Trigger warning by Ben Shapiro.
Okay.
Trigger warning is going to be abuse, suicide, and potentially panic attacks.
Okay.
All right. Hey, I'm a 17 female who is now in college, and I have a few stories I could tell, pronouns she, her, but I want to start off with a recent one. I want your opinion on this lovely situation I've had with my mom and ex-stepdad.
Okay.
Trigger warning for abuse, suicide, and potentially panic attacks. Full permission to use my name, Kennedy.
I'm tell you right now, you're probably not an asshole.
Probably not the asshole.
From
yeah.
abuse, suicide, and
Yeah. So.
yeah.
All right. So my mom married my stepdad when I was 8, almost 9.
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 younger siblings: a brother, L, 15, sister, M, 11, and half brother, J, 6, who is the product of my mom's second marriage. For a while, everything with stepdad was okay until more recent years, about 2018.
Yeah.
When it started going bad, I was in a depressive state and thinking about taking my life.
Oh.
There were many reasons, including childhood trauma, recent trauma, and issues between my mom and dad due to custody and grades. This is when my stepdad started becoming more abusive to Elle and I because we were more independent. I started talking with Elle and we recalled some things. I had found out that my stepdad would emotionally abuse my brother whenever he cried, and this did make me angry. For the next 2 years, we would keep this routine. February, before the virus hit, is when my mom and stepdad were starting to fall apart.
Okay.
My mom started using me as her therapist and became abusive, so that March, I stayed at my dad's house until school was almost over.
Okay.
That summer, we started mending our relationship as stepdad was not staying in the house anymore.
Okay.
Mid-August, he came back when my mom was sick and didn't leave and was still abusive. At this point, I was starting my senior year. I had a part-time job at my local Mickey D's, and I was too tired to have to take care of my siblings while they fought. For this reason, I left around the start of October, and this time, my sister M came with me. We went back after Thanksgiving, and that December, I had a multitude of health issues, including having 4 periods in 1 month, constantly being sick and missing school, and overall, I was miserable. My mom finally broke it off with stepdad, not legally before a break, and yet was still abusive. February 2021, I left to my dad's house permanently and made the boundary that if she showed no change over the weekends, I would completely cut her out. No surprise, she didn't fix anything and would constantly blame me for everything I, quote, did to deserve the poor treatment, and, quote, you were always a brat.
Wow.
Jesus.
Okay,
wow.
honey.
Fuck this person. Wow.
Yeah, sure.
I stopped going for weekends and weeknights dinners after 5 times of this. I graduated, and over the summer she got better, so I let her back in. She is divorced from my stepdad, and I despise him for what I think is a good reason. I am now in college and doing pretty well for myself. That's good that you're in college and doing well for yourself. Yeah,
good.
But holy shit.
Yeah.
Fuck the stepdad for being abusive. I think.
Yeah. Every time you said, like, you know, he's still abusive, he's still abusive, he's still, like, yeah.
And there's no change. Yeah, 100%.
But abusive people that are really, like, that type of abusive are just, they don't, you know? They don't really, not on that quick of a schedule, you know? It could be something is going on with them if they have BPD or if they have NPD. They might, you know, from what I've understood about BPD, although I've never experienced it, later in life, their symptoms decrease. I think it's more often in women that they do when they're later in life. So then they become more mellow. But it just depends. Like, you know, it's not really about that. And it's also more about, like, to heal and to repair a relationship with somebody that has abused you, they have to admit fault.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
They do. They just have to. Because you can't continue to invalidate what happened. Like, there are people that have been no contact with their parents because they've been emotionally abusive since they were children for, like, decades. And then out of the blue, one year will go back and then they'll get re-triggered all over again because they're like, they'll talk to their parent and their parent will be like, yeah, I don't regret anything that I did to you. Because they still think that what they did was not that bad.
Yeah.
And it's just tough parenting. Or it's just, you know, you needed it because you were a brat or some other stupid bullshit that is just not true.
Yeah, of course not. No one deserves ever to be abused. Yeah.
Parents that didn't know how to parent. They just didn't know how to do it in a way that was respectful to not a child because, well, I mean, respectful to a child, but that is even a phrase that, like, some people will be like, children need to earn respect, you know, because people are fucking stupid.
Fucking parents need to earn respect, man. Like,
everyone needs to earn respect.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That is another individual. You shouldn't be, you know, it's not like, oh, you have children and they're lesser than you. They're just another individual.
Yeah.
You created life.
And I got to take care of life. That's the thing.
And you live in America and this child has unalienable rights, and you are their they are your responsibility for taking care of them. You know, like you have to take care of this child. That's the end of it. And if your child is saying, I don't think you're taking care of me well enough, you have to talk with that child and set expectations, but not in a way that is like, you're a brat and you deserve it when I make you cry.
Yeah, that's complete fucking...
That's so...
bullshit.
Fucking bullshit. So, I mean, that's the sad thing is like, you're very young and then you want to have this relationship with your parents, with your mother. Your stepdad can fuck off. But you know, and it's just...
And it is good that the mom did eventually leave the stepdad. And I wonder, I'm assuming a lot of the reason why the mom was abusive was because of the stepdad.
It's probably a mix of like both.
It's definitely a mix.
She just doesn't. I don't know.
It was definitely. I feel like it was from what was being read to me was it was exacerbated at least in one way or another.
Abusive people when they get together can exacerbate the abusiveness of each other.
So
you know, for sure.
Probably
The fact that your stepdad was like pretty consistently abusive. Yeah, he just sounds like a fuckhead. I don't know, but like your mom seemed to be going back and forth, and you know, it could be that she has like some sort of personality thing, or maybe like it could be like generational. Like her mother had something, and now she has like symptoms of that because that's how she was raised, and because that's how she was raised, then she thinks that that's how she has to raise you, and that's how you should raise your kids, and like.
It's just like a vicious cycle that shouldn't exist, you know? It's like
also having 4 periods in a month, honey, you need to go to a doctor.
Yeah, that's
really bad. I think any more than like 2 periods in a month, or within like a 2 or 3 month period. Not 3 months, that's stupid. Any like
You're
more
telling
than
me you shouldn't have 3 periods in 3 months? Whoa. Whoa.
I'm not drunk, guys. I'm not drunk. But fucking like, you know, 4 periods in a month is crazy, and you should go to a doctor.
Yeah.
Or hopefully you got that figured out. Because that was my first thing where I was like, somebody needs to take you to the doctor immediately.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Holy crap. But I'm glad you're in a better place.
I'm glad that you're in a better place too, and congrats on going to college.
Yeah.
From a college dropout.
From a college dropout turned...
Potentially college dropout. I don't know if I'm going back, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, we'll see.
I was a college dropout because of a similar situation, and then I put myself back into college. So
yeah, good.
Yeah, sweet.
Not the asshole.
No one's the asshole. What was the question even?
There wasn't a question. It was just a story.
Okay, yeah, you're not an asshole.
But everyone frames it as not the asshole, so I just say not the asshole is a tick now. But yeah,
To everybody who sent in listener stories, we hope you're doing well.
And we hope that you're doing well.
Thank you for sending them in. Thank you for listening. But we love you.
Yeah.
And we hope that you're doing well.
Yes.
And are out of these terrible situations that you guys are in. What the fuck?
Of course. Yeah, please. I really do hope you guys are out. Yeah, because like, holy fucking shit.
Fuck Uncle Randy.
It was Uncle... Fuck, hold on.
Uncle Rick? Uncle Randy? Pickle Rick? Funniest shit I've ever seen. Bro, turned himself into a pickle and then he tried to steal my daughter, dude.
I think it's Ryan. Hold on. Ryan.
Fuck Uncle Ryan.
Fuck Uncle Ryan.
I hate Uncle Ryan.
Sorry that we made a pickle Rick joke. Abusive piece of shit uncle. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck him,
Isn't Rick an abusive piece of shit uncle?
Maybe. Or, yeah, granddad. So.
Yeah. Petition that we say fuck Uncle Ryan at the end of every episode.
Fuck Uncle Ryan.
Fuck Uncle Ryan.
Well, that's going to go as far as the pronoun checks, which mine are he, him.
Oh, and mine are she, her.
And that's why we can't do 100 episodes we're almost at, and we still can't figure out how to do a recurring theme or a thing that's good to do and make apparent.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's because we talk about fucking The Shining. And Freddy Fazbear in the beginning. For a podcast.
And eat Snickers as Sarah plugs her shit.
Wow. Okay.
That's the end of it. That's the end.
You can follow me on Instagram at SQUINTON27, and then on Twitter at SQUINTON271. That's SQUINTON271. And that's where you usually get your podcast with stuff and shit, your podcast updates. And then also on TikTok. I'm also on TikTok at shutup._.sarah.
Sounds like waffles.
.com. Does it really?
I know.
Because it's got
maple syrup in it, yeah. And you can follow me on TikTok at a guy nicknamed JC, Twitch a guy nicknamed JC, Joshua Chinland on Twitter and YouTube, APWSTR on TikTok, APWSTR on Patreon, Buy Me a Coffee, a podcast will save this on Instagram, and literally everywhere you go, podcast, and APWSTR Productions on YouTube.
Homestarrunner.net. It's .com. I miss homestarrunner.net.
Didn't they get canceled for something? I don't remember.
Homestar Runner got canceled?
I don't know. It sounds like something that could have happened. I don't know.
Homestar Runner is a children's cartoon show.
All right, if I look up Homestar,
up Homestar. I gotta know. Is it?
I could be completely wrong. I could have had something.
I want to see an article saying how Strong Bed saying ladies to the left and men to the right for high fives and makeout sessions. So, all right, I'm misogynist.
I'm gonna look this up, but until then, that'll be the outro.
Yeah, this is the outro.
But love you guys. See you in the next one. In case you don't stick around for the Homestar Runner thing. Bye. I looked up Homestar Runner canceled, and the only thing that comes up is that Flash got canceled. So I think we're okay. I think we're okay. Right. Yeah, I don't see anything about it being canceled. So yeah.
Fucking shit.
I don't know why I thought
it's about a guy in a luchador mask who fucking reads people's emails.
Yeah, but
and the emails are like, "Hey, Strong Bad, do you like corn?" And he's like, "Corn? Oh, baby, do I love corn." He has like a whole episode about corn, and they make a new character.
But Sarah, because the U.S. government subsidizes corn production to fatten up our kids with that high fructose corn syrup, that's bad. I'm a woke lib.
Bro, that would be a really good Onion article, bro.
Homestar Runner canceled for use of corn and high fructose corn syrup. Apologia.
Homestarrunner.com. Canceled. The cheated in his fucking his 10 kilometer run. And Strongbad stole Marzipan's turnip for the turnip competition.
He didn't.
Teaching our children about unsportsmanlike unsportsmanship like.
Let's get you home, Sarah.
And Coach Z is a pedophile.
Coach Z, more like Coach Q.
More like Coach K for kids.